Tonight on JG9 Live, we wrap up Week 13 with this interconference battle between two Northeast rivals going in completely different directions. In one corner, the New England Patriots, one of the hottest teams in all of football, having won 9 straight games, looking to make it 10 straight before going into the bye week and cement their position as the number 1 seed in the AFC for the time being and the winner of the AFC East. In the other corner, the New York Giants, losers of their last 6, getting Jackson Dart back and looking to give Mike Kafka his first win as head coach of the team. Who will win this one? It's going to be right here on JG9 Live. All right, everybody, and on that note, welcome to today's Monday Night Football game between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. Patriots have not lost a game since September 21st. It has been a while. Meanwhile, the New York Giants, last time they won a game, we were on the call for it, was against the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday Night Football. Since then, 6 straight losses, including some at the very last second after blowing big leads. We'll see if they can bounce back tonight in this interconference battle. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. My name is Jared Gary, and I've never done one of these streams before. How it works is like this. Fire one in the chat, any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer anything and everything. Any donation, get the question right away. Otherwise, I'll just go in the order they see them. Vote in that poll. Who do you think wins this one? Giants or the Patriots? We have a new Dumb Decisions episode out. Click that link above if you haven't seen it. So make sure you do watch it. It's about the Colts Texans game. If you haven't seen the video, again, the link is above. If you are new to the channel, if you are a member, you can show your support for either one of these teams using the emojis in the chat. We got the emojis for the Giants and for the Patriots. This is a throwback game for the Patriots today, and I've acted accordingly. Yeah, week 1's always weird in terms of losing to the Raiders. Week 1 is always weird. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? Spice King, how's it going? Nick, Michael, how's it going, everyone? Should be a fun game as we are officially in December. Patriots fans yelling injured the Giants. There you go. I did see that Summerall's going to coach Tulane for the rest of the season. I love it. I have no problem with that. I think it's very different from the Kiffin situation. When it comes to Tulane and Summerall, he handled it the right way, and it's not like he's going to a rival school. I think everyone understands the situation there, so I have no problem with that. No problem with that. That's how it should be. All right, so I also do this thing called Live Band Karaoke. It's not my band, but every Thursday night, I do this thing where for $50, I'll sing any song you want me to, no questions asked, with a live band that I'll post on Twitter. Here's the song list if you do want to see it. That is the song list. The song for half off, there's always one song that is $25. And that song is going to be, Michigan moving up to 3. I put him at number 1, honestly. I think Michigan, for how they looked in the era storm, the players era, I would put him at number 1. It is going to be, except the Steelers game being turnovers and Steelers BS, but the Raider loss is just bizarre. The song for half off is going to be America's greatest album quarterback of all time, 100%. It's not even close. Signed, sealed, delivered by Stevie Wonder. It's the song that is half off. All American coaches will coach their bowl games. Yeah, it's no real surprise. It's a little bit different where you're going from the American to the SEC versus if you're going to a rival school and then you toy with them the rest of the way. It's a little bit different in that regard. How's it going, Kev? Appreciate you tuning in. And again, we're going to be underway in Foxborough in just a little bit. Patriots coming off that win against the Bengals. It was not the prettiest by any means, 26-20, but they did get the job done. As for the Giants, some of you heard this one before. They blew a fourth quarter lead, up 27-17 with 11 minutes left. Blew that one and lost in overtime. We'll see what happens here today. How's it going, Tommy? Appreciate it tuning in. Blindfold for a double. Yes, it will be. Yes, it will be. We'll have a new video coming out tomorrow. We'll do a dumb decision on Gannon. Which teams do you think are seated too high or too low for the World Cup draw? I will put it this way with the World Cup draw. I'll put it this way. I would not want to face Norway. The way they're looking right now, I would not want to face Norway. They're a bit low. How's it going, Alan? About Giants for the upset tonight? I don't know about the upset. I don't know. I think it's possible, especially with Dartback. But it's a team that can't finish games. It's going to be a close game. I just don't know if they're going to be able to finish the game, if that makes sense. The committee treat FSU poorly for losing Jordan Travis, and treat almost poorly for losing Kiffin. No, 2 different situations. So FSU had multiple chances to prove that they were a competent offense against their FCS opponent, against Florida, and against Louisville. They didn't do it. It's all speculation as to how good Ole Miss will be without their coach. So it's a little bit different. Very different situation. I don't think they need to trade him poorly for that. No concussions, please, for Dar. You got to bench for the rest of the season. Yep, if he gets one more, you got to be smart with him. Vols are min and Falcons are trash. Wow, there you go. There you go. When almost plays LSU and Knoxville, keep any guards around him. It's going to be Category 1, Red Alert, whatever the highest designation is. How's it going? Michael Frank be with you, my man. Grubhub as always. Let's do this thing. Don't like National Anthem being aired every week. They always do for Monday Night Football. They've always done it. I have no problem with it. Just see 4 points out of Wandale, full PPR. I need a lot out of Wandale tonight. So I'm just chalking up as a loss. Vikings Cowboys going to be a flex set of week team? Probably not, because the Cowboys are playing for something right now. I think if the Cowboys beat the Lions, they'll keep the game in. If they don't, I don't know. But my guess is with the Cowboys... Wait, they have to make the decision by Tuesday, right? Yeah, I have to make the decision Tuesday anyways. Yeah, no, I think it's going to stay in. The Cowboys are playing for something. And if the Cowboys are playing for something, NBC will not give that up. Jags go to the playoffs. I said they're coming. We still have a long ways to go. We're not going to playoffs just yet. We are not going to playoffs just yet. We are only a game up on a playoff spot. Texans are breathing down our necks. We still have to play the Colts twice and the Broncos. It is not a formality. I've seen this before. I remember when we were 8-3 and missed the playoffs. Trust me, it is not a formality, but so far this has been pretty good. I did not see it coming. I got to be honest. You have 5 for a night? All good, man. All good. So... yeah, it's not a formality yet. 6-day flex? No, it's 12 days. 6-day for the final week of the season. But it's not 6 days for this. Texas beats Scar and UCLA is somehow, and UCLA is somehow number 1. That is shocking to me. That's what's surprising. Chiefs get in? No. If they don't beat the Texans, they're done. They don't own the tiebreakers. I don't think the Chiefs go 5-0. If they go 5-0, they're in, but I don't think they go 5-0. 4-1, I don't think they're going to get in. About Arkansas hire, I'm not crazy about him. I thought he kind of peaked at, kind of stagnated at Memphis. And some of his management's decisions have not been the best, but he does know the area well, so we'll see what happens. So I have Colts equal 23 Jags. Yep, the cycle of AFC South teams choking has to continue. Yep, J9, 2,000 Ravens, not saying the P word. Nope. KOC for not kicking the field goal that turns into the pick 6? No, not at all. On 4th and 1? No. No. Demonstration on Gannon, I'm going to do that tomorrow, unless something stupid happens tonight. P word is playoffs. P word is the playoffs. Thielen to call it a day? No, he isn't retired. Thielen just wants to play for a contender. He's going to retire at the end of the season. He wants to finish out with a contender since he's not getting the ball in Minnesota. It's kind of a lost season. So, the thing with Thielen, I think, is going to go to Jacksonville. I think Thielen will become a Jaguar, seeing as we just cut a receiver in Parker Washington. We don't know. Right, for week 14, only Brooklyn Jones on by for me. All right. Who is even good this year is question of the century. I have no idea. I think the Rams, when they lost to the Panthers, so I have no idea. Yeah, I think a lot of people want to see the Chiefs miss the playoffs. I think a lot of people would love that. Bengals, Dolphins, yeah, that's getting flexed out. I think Jaguars, Broncos could happen. Reed should retire. They should hire Kafka. No. Please, God, no. I mean, I would love it. It'd be so funny. But no. Absolutely not. Absolutely no way. That would be insane. Again, every donation counts tripled toward you make the call. How many decide which game we're calling on Tuesday night? So tomorrow night for college basketball. We got 2 games tomorrow. We're doing George Washington Army in the morning. And then at night, Tennessee, Syracuse, Iowa, Michigan State, Florida, Duke, or Oklahoma, Wake Forest. We're doing one of those games. Every donation counts as triple. You know, $5 counts as 15. 10 counts as 30. You get the idea on that. I should also note, this is the last day to decide. So by the end of this stream, whichever game is the highest donation total is the game that we're end up doing. No, Reed's not retiring. You're bringing on the Texans right now? Oh, I am too. I think the Texans are the best team in the AFC. That defense is insane. I think if that offense is even halfway competent, they're going to be good. You know, 4th and 1, I don't hate the call, play action flat. Problem is that Rosemer decides to do that. Mariota, the Vikings next year? I could. To compete for a starting job? Yeah, he's good enough to be a bridge quarterback / a guy that can compete for a starting job somewhere. Vikings guy never leave McCarthy, the guy that doesn't have the synced-in QB aspect for the NFL. Maybe he and Harbaugh fled Michigan to avoid getting caught. Well, McCarthy was always coming out regardless. Would Spags be the head coach if Reed retired? He might be. Problem is that his stint with the Rams was so bad, I'm not sure. Yeah, McCarthy's not that good. McCarthy is just a mess of a quarterback right now. It was a bummer, because obviously the 4th quarter of that Bears game was great, but obviously has not been great since then. All right, we're going to get this game away in just a little bit. Patriots in the throwbacks. Now that I think ESPN will understand the assignment. Giants wearing their regular uniforms. Let's do this thing. Yeah, Mariota looked like a starter. He can be. Absolutely can. If the Texans come back to take the division, I think they can. The question is, can they come out with the Jaguars? I think the Texans will overtake the Colts. I think the Colts are going to fall off. Patriots getting the ball to start. We're officially underway here in Foxborough. Field at the 8-yard line, taken out. Here we go to the 10, 15, 20. Pats in the Reds to the 25. Spin move, trying to bounce outside to the 30. Space to the 35. Kicker to beat at the 40. And eventually brought down to the 47-yard line. A great return there for New England. And they'll be starting with the ball near midfield. Who thinks they win North Texas Tulane? I have North Texas. Favorable coach of the year or the Colts coach? Definitely not the Colts coach at this point. Ben Johnson could win it. Ben Johnson absolutely could win it. You did call from the get-go. You did call that. So the ball will be the 47-yard line here for New England. We'll see Drake May, what he can do with the offense to start things off. Coming out that game against the Bengals, 22 for 35, 294, touchdown and a pick. First play, head over the middle, and brought down at the 49-yard line, called a gain of 4, makes it 2nd and 6. Vrabel and Ben? Yeah, I think so. Cohen could win too. I think Liam Cohen has a shot. If they get the 1 seed for whatever reason, they got a shot. 2nd and 6. Patriots last game against the Bengals did not run the ball great, under 4 yards a carry. Henderson, 66 yards rushing. He was emerged as the feature back. Second down. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. May takes a snap. They're going to send 4. First read, it's an out route that's caught. And a yard shy of the sticks. Gain of 5 on the out route to the near side. It's a first down. 3rd and 1, I should say. Mac Hollins. Not so safe that him, but isn't the Irish coach also coach of your conversation? Yeah, Shanahan could be. I don't think he's going to be because expectations were pretty high going into the season for him, and usually it's an expectation award, but I think it is going to be. I think Shanahan will get some love in the voting. These are resilient. I call them the zombies. Yep. 3rd and 1. Maybe next year in Orlando. Next year would be next year still in Jacksonville. 27's Orlando. 3rd and 1, half of the middle, and that's going to be a first down to the 40 and brought down the 38-yard line. They give it to Ramondre Stevenson. He gets brought down the 36, gain of 10, and a first down. Good strong runs for the Pats to start. They're already in field goal range on the opening drive. Giants did a poor job stopping the run last game against Detroit. Allowed 237 yards rushing. A lot of that was Gibbs. Allowed well over 10 yards a carry, including that big scamper in OT, the 69-yard run. Bring this up. New set of downs. 2 to the top. 1 the bomb. Back to his right. May. They're going to send 4. Stepping up. Firing a deep shot down the field. Double covered. Incomplete. Well overthrown. Looking for Matt Collins on the near side on the fly route. Brings up 2nd down. Carolina to split with Tampa. I think they could. Terry looked very good last night. McLaurin made some nice plays. I think he's back. I think he's finally back, which is good to see. Like the tricorn helmet to make a return for the Pats. Yeah, I do have that. But I do like the Pat Patriot. I think that's the best logo they got. 2nd down, to the top, to the bottom, empty backfield here. May takes a step. They're going to send 4. Second read. Just a little out route at the 31-yard line to the far side. Breaks tackle at 25 and out of bounds to the 23. It's Stephon Diggs. The veteran wideout gets 13 and a first, and they're just outside the red zone. Moving the ball very nicely to start this drive. Stephon Diggs, leading receiver on the team this year. Nearly 700 yards receiving, 61 catches. Veteran showing no signs of slowing down. Now, a lot of people thought he was past his prime at this point. Looking very sharp so far this season. Only had 2 catches for 20 yards last game. Ramsey is wide open. Yes, it is. But I don't think the Eagles are winning it. Now with Patullo in the offense. No, Patullo running things. 2 to the top, 1 the bomb, back to his left. May takes it. They're going to send 4. May pressured immediately, has to get rid of it. Will somehow escape 2 defenders. Now throws it away. Could have been disastrous for the Patriots there. Just throws that ball away down the far sideline. And not pick up the rusher off the edge. I believe it was a linebacker blitz. And not pick it up. Brian Burns in on the pressure. I think alongside DFF, if I'm not mistaken on that one. So DFF, or was that? I think it was DFF on that one. Either way, it brings up 2nd down. Everything was so wide open this year. Toilet Bowl champion, nice. Hand off here, Stevenson up the middle. He's going to truck ahead to the 16-yard line. Just got to stay on schedule here because you can run the ball against these Giants. The Giants have not been good as of late. Stopping the run, they are the worst team in football in terms of rushing yards allowed and yards per carry allowed. Over this losing streak of theirs, they've allowed 125 yards or more on the ground in all 6 games. 235 yards in 2 of them. 3rd and 4. You got Henderson in the backfield to his right. 1 at the top, 3 at the bottom. May in the gun. 6 on the play clock. Now Henderson gets set. They're going to snap with 1. They're going to send 4. May should have time and will. And will go middle of the field, wide open, caught at the 7-yard line. Inside leverage there from the tight end, the veteran, Hunter Henry. It's a gain of 10 and a first down. Had all day to throw. Could have taken off and run if he wanted to. Up the middle if he was able to get by Dexter Lawrence. But does the smart thing, just throws it over the middle to Hunter Henry's veteran tight end. Right, the Human Eagle. Yep, 2 best teams in the NFC. Right now, I'm going to go Rams and Seahawks are the 2 best teams. Those defenses, I love them a lot. And the Rams, I like that offense. I like Stafford. Rams and Seahawks are the 2 best teams in the NFC. Although Packers are up there. Packers are very much up there. Henry, monster game last time against the Bengals. 7 catches, 115. And a touchdown. Gets the first down there. Head over the middle here. 1st and goal will get 1 to the 6-yard line. So we started dynasty. Nice. 2nd down. Good 5-minute drive here, sir, with great field position off the kickoff near midfield. It's with the helmets down. Would stand for the number natty. They've won. There you go. Could win it this year, too, in real life. They could. 2nd down. 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Back to his left. May will take it. They're going to send 6. Just going to check it down the flat to Henderson, but a great tackle on the near side of the field. Make it 3rd and goal. It was a one-on-one situation there. Bobby Okereke making the stop. Only a gain of 2. That's a Washington joke. I had a feeling. Jets, everyone, State of Vikings manager, get me a quarterback. Stop wasting my prime. Give me a quarterback. Texans start the Chiefs field next week. I don't know. The game at Arrowhead, Chiefs usually have no problem with the Texans. 2 at the top, 1 bottom. Back to his left is Stevenson. 3rd and goal. That was the right play, too. They have the one-on-one. Just couldn't make the man miss. Good tackle by Bobby O. They're going to send 6 this time again. Going with the corner route. Incomplete. No flags on the field. Phillips on the stop. Drew Phillips with a tight coverage there. Looking for Diggs in the back corner of the end zone. Had 1 catch already this drive. Cannot get a second. And we'll see if they go for it and try and pin the Giants inside their own 5 if they don't get it. Or if they just kick the field goal. But Drew Phillips, the second-year man. Tight coverage there. They will kick the field goal. So Borregales, the kicker out of Miami. %91 this year. Should be a chip shot. He has not missed a kick inside 40 yards this year. This run from 22, and what would you know? It is right down the pipe. So the Patriots get 3 on the opening drive, 6-minute drive. They do not go for it. Now we'll see what Jackson Darning Company can do when we get back. The red zone troubles. Yeah, last week it plagued them. Say it was before, yep. Shock the Lions of the 8th seed in the MC right now. Yeah, more shock with the Bears, though. ESPN did not get the assignment. No, they did not. They did not understand the assignment in the slightest bit. Borregales right down the middle. 20 for 22 on the season. 92% on the year. And now we see what the Giants can do on their first drive when we get back. I don't know why my clock is running. It should not be. Where are we at? Nope. Give me a second here, guys. Let me just reset the clock accordingly. That sounds right. Patriots song is This Is Our House by Bon Jovi. Is Alex with the comparison with Bryce Young? Yeah, I think so. I think right now it is. Yeah, you all got red zone problems. Wait till see what my team does with the red zone. Yeah. Collinsworth did not call that. No. He did not say that. If he did, he would be banned from calling games. He'd be suspended, taken off NBC. He would not say that. It's better than nothing. Yep. I got the vote. Might like hating divisions in the game. I have to set permanent opponents for the SEC every year. You have to, yep. For them, I was go, yeah. Jovi shifted to lose from Giants Patriots. Yep. No way Houston TCU and SMU with a higher confidence attack. Nope. What do you think Belichick thinks about the first year compared to Vrabel, Daniels, and that beard defense coordinator in state that always calls himself the... Yeah, I think he's not too happy about his first year, especially with Jordan Hudson and all the drama that's come out and with the way Hudson's acting and the fact they're not going bowling. I think it's kind of a disaster. You wouldn't see right now. Fly to LA to see my cousin got the day off yesterday. Nice. What time's Pats play a Monday Night Football game in December? A lot. I don't know how many exactly, but they played a lot. The John Lennon game in 1980, obviously. Played the Jets back in 2010. Number one team in the AFC versus the first team to win from the playoffs. What a primetime matchup. There you go. How much has the gap shrunk between Stroud and Young? It's shrunk. It's definitely shrunk a little bit. Prediction for the Jags' final record? 11. 11-6. Which I never thought I'd say. 11-6. Jets, Titans, split the Colts, lose to the Broncos. That's my guess. All right, back underway here. Borregales kicks it off. We're going to be fielded on the run at the 11-yard line and take it out to the 25, trying to escape, and will not be able to do so. Brought down immediately. Right at the 25, it's Gunnar O. And so the Giants will start. Jackson Dart had a concussion. He's back. Jameis is the backup. Russell Wilson, healthy scratch for the first time in his career. Well, I got the Patriots. I'm not going to bet against a team that is doing well. I know that means you're going to take the Giants. I know what that means. But I'm not betting against a team right now that has won 9 straight and is going up against a team that's lost 6 straight. They not understand what's happening. No, they do not. Ball at 25. 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Hand off to the side, to the top of the screen. Goes Tyrone Tracy. He gets stopped for no gain. Harold Landry, former tight end, on the stop. We're going to second down, right? You're going opposite. I know that. Yeah, first game must have been a healthy scratch. Yep. Giants obviously no Scanabu. He is out for the season. Last time against the Lions, did not run the ball well. About 3 yards a carry. That was it. In the bottom half of the league in yards per attempt. Obviously, that's gone down since Cam's injury. Yeah, Carter benched for the first drive. It's not been a good rookie season for him. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Slant pass. That's caught. Thrown a bit behind, but still caught. At the 37-yard lines, Darius Slayton, the veteran wideout. Last time out against the Lions, Slayton didn't do much. Just 1 catch for 23 yards. He'll get 12 there in a first. So some John after the play. Got to separate it. Separate the players. Actually, very lucky there for the Patriots. At number 94, Corey Durden did not get penalized because he made contact with a ref and tried to break it up. But Slayton just getting the inside leverage there on number 7, Carlton Davis. Robert Spillane, the linebacker, couldn't get over in time. Kind of froze him up. How's it going, Phil? More appreciate you tuning in. Giants are home, might go for the upset, but on the road, yeah, I get that. Yeah, Giants just can't finish games. That's the problem. You have these hot starts, but they can't finish. Giants are student team of all time. They're pretty good. If Skyboom and Neighbors didn't get hurt, I think they have 2 more wins. Probably 4-8. 1 the top, 1 the bottom. Tight end motion, Theo Johnson on the screen. Play action, Dart. They're going to send 4. Dart. Now backing up, trying to escape the sack, and to try and take off and run, and he will get nothing. He's going to lose 5. Harold Landry on the stop. And Landry getting into it now, too, with it looks like that is Van Roden, the right guard. Should I have to affect the streams? Yes, it actually could, because I might be going to games if that happens. He's one of the longest tenure Giants at this point. Yeah, Dart. So no one over, only 2 receivers running routes. And Dart actually could have thrown the ball as he was coming back for it. There was a guy in the middle of the field that was coming back for the ball. I believe that was Robinson, who was coming back and adjusting his route. Could have thrown that if he was looking down the field. He did not. Now it's 2nd and 15. They're going to send 4. Dart, middle of the field, just checks it down. And that is caught. We'll get the yardage back on the that they lost on the sack. It's Wan'Dale Robinson. Be 3rd and 10. Pats and Giants hate each other. Yep. Giants next year are potentially frisky as hell if they get that full offense. Yes, they do. It's to go winless or something insane. Yep. Like all Jags home games that would go to that mess up things. Yes, it would. Yeah, it would mess up some things. I don't want to say the Raiders will be Karen next 3 and it cost them a fortune. Titans are out of the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, Raiders, they're in trouble with their coaching thing. But again, they have so many guys on payroll already. I don't think Mark Davis has the money to do it. But Carroll's not doing well. 3 at the top, 1 bomb back to his right. I think they should fire him, but I don't think they're going to. Back in motion is Tracy to the top of the screen. They're just going to give the slam pass to Robinson, and he will get nothing. Looking for a convoy over the middle, and we'll get absolutely nothing. We'll get 3 yards, maybe 2. but taken down immediately by Christian Barmore, the 50-year man, and the Giants will be forced to punt on their first drive. Someone for NFL likes to prove that teams should always go for 2 of the extra point. Yeah, hasn't happened yet. Yeah, bowling counts, the Jags doing good. Yep. 4th and 7. Good defensive stand for the Pats to start. Jackson Art's first drive back. That bad sack had plenty of time. Even had a guy open. He was looking down the field for Robinson. Instead, couldn't get it off. And now Giants punt. Fielded at the 6-yard line. Up the middle to the 10. Now bounce outside to the 15, 20. Cuts up the field to the 25, 30, 35, 40. Punter to beat. Breaks the tackle. 50, 45, 40. He is gone. There are no flags on the field. And that's a touchdown for Marcus Jones. There are no flags on the field. Horrible start for the Giants special teams. Their first drive, they allow the Pats to start at midfield on a huge kickoff return. On the next drive, they allow a punt return 94 yards to the house. Marcus Jones. Giants special teams killing them so far this game. An extra point to make it 10-0. Stroud's divisional round exit is inevitable. Cease fighting it. One to beat was the punter, Jimmy Gillen, and he had the angle, but obviously a punter going up against the punt returner, usually the punt returner is going to win that game. But Giants get flexed prime time, big market. That's why they're a big market team. The extra point by Borregales. It's good. 10-0. Perfect start to this one for the Pats. 10 minutes in, they lead by 10. Love how NFL put the Giants away to show how America, how crap we are. Yep. And all he had to do there, too, was push him out of bounds. I mean, all Jamie had to do, I know last guy to beat, all you have to do is just lay 2 hands on him and push him out. Don't try to go for the tackle. If Giants will get some of the next drive, it could get ugly. Looking back on it, should have been the Jags, the different state. I feel like there'll be a brand that'll never be that big because the Dolphins, Bucks, and Falcons. You're not wrong there. You're definitely not wrong. Yeah, that's a rough start for the Giants. Yeah, Pats defense went from 1% chance to win to 45% after that one. My Pats too bad for once. And for some teams. Giants being one of the biggest markets while being so bad the Jets are comparable is so funny, yes. A lot of Falcons fans in Jacksonville. There actually are not that many. From what I can tell, there are not a lot of Falcons fans in Jacksonville. Maine Henderson won't get any points from me here, but at least I also know the Pats defense. There you go. ESPN understand the assignment, they did not. You're lucky you are a Giants fan. I don't know how you didn't become one, but congrats on not being one. I would have seen 2 Super Bowls at least. I would have seen them win 2 Super Bowls if I was a Giants fan. Sports betting legal in Missouri and Patriots by a touchdown was the first bet. You're off to a good start. If you like, we see folks like and subscribe. Yep, New York team is the same number of wins. No, not anymore. The Jets won yesterday. Jets have 3. Jets have 3 wins. They won yesterday. How's it going, Charles? I appreciate you tuning in. Mine Dolphins were the best team for once. They were back in the 70s. You just were negative 30 years old at that point. Congrats on my team win. Appreciate it. Yeah, 8-4. I did not see it coming. I did not see the Jaguars being this good coming at all. I like the direction this team is going in. Travis looking better since the bye. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. One of the biggest schemes in franchise history this Sunday. Beat the Colts, sole possession of first with a tiebreaker, and man, I was 40 when that happened. I don't have much recollection of them. Yeah, I was in 5th grade and 9th grade, so I would have remembered them pretty fondly. Times I'd be very thankful they Arizona win. I can't see any way they win again. I don't know. They're not a good team. They have the Saints at least. They do play the Saints, who are not good. And they play the Browns, although the Browns defense is pretty good, so I don't think they're going to do anything in that game. But sure, Sanders kind of sucks, so we will see. Get that off the screen. Super Bowls, yep. And the Jags choking. It wouldn't shock me. Believe me, nothing would shock me with the Jaguars. But just the fact that we're in the hunt, I'm impressed. Mr. Broncos team yesterday due to a busy night, but honestly, I think had it not been for the 2 walk-off field goals, Broncos would be undefeated. Yeah. Yeah, again, a leverage penalty is the reason they're not the number 1 seed right now. If the Pats win this game. Gonna return to the 30-yard line. That's where the Giants will start drive number 2. Already down 10-0, having not crossed the 50. The same position. Oh, wow, David. Wow. literally unsuccessful, pretty much at this point. So we want to know how people were acting in school the day after the Giants won. Oh yeah, people like, some people like didn't even show up to school. Like, it was like half empty that day. I went, but it was half empty. That was like the last time I think I went after the Super Bowl. After that, I just was like, I'm taking the day off. And my parents were like, okay, that's fine. How long did it take me to be a real Jags fan? To meet one? Oh, God. Hand up the middle. Like, not in Jacksonville. That'll be again at 2 of the middle of Tracy, second at 8. Took me till law school. Honestly, it took me until August 2019. Funny, the memes are, I hope McCarthy gets past it. Yeah. It gets stuck with you for a while, especially Darnold, even when he's playing well. Yeah, it took me to meet a real Jags fan a solid 15 years. One at the top, one at the bottom. Tracy in motion, and the entire right side of the line false starts. You cannot afford to stay behind schedule if you're the Giants. You got behind with a sack, now behind with a false start. Ever skip class in school? When did I skip class? Like, there's definitely classes I haven't gone to. Not like cut. I haven't cut a class, but like, I let my professors know I'm not going to be in class. But, oh yeah. Absolutely. Packers stand in Georgia about an hour away from Atlanta depending on traffic. Yeah, but at least Packers like a big market team. Jaguars are a very small market. Low community Jags fans at an event because how rare it is. Yes. I'm going to love this. Oh boy. One at the top, 2 at the bottom. Back to his left. Play action. Dart. They're going to send 4. Flushed out to the near side of the field. Is he going to look to take off and run at the 30, 35, and will get walloped out of bounds to the 39-yard line. And here come the punches. Flag on the play. Oh boy. Tensions are flaring right now. Christian Ellis delivered the boom as Dart was running down the sideline. We got a lot to sort out here. As it stands, 3rd and 1. Obviously, Dart suffered a lot of concussions this season. Giants are going to protect him at all costs. Now, I think Dart has to run out of bounds here. I think he was still in bounds. Florida 1, let's go. I think he was still in bounds when the hit happened. Let's double check this. He was absolutely in bounds, yeah. That is not a late hit by Ellis whatsoever. Maybe the heel, maybe like a half of the foot was out, but no, that is absolutely a clean hit. And then afterwards, I cannot blame Ellis there. He is not going out. He has not gone out of bounds at that point. That is a clean hit. Maybe the toe grazes the sideline. Maybe, but it is close enough. And then the punches get thrown. That was supposed to be ejected. Yep. That's not target. He wasn't held with the helmet. It was shoulder. He went with the shoulder. He's also not defenseless. He's a runner. It was shoulder. Yeah, personal foul on Giants Theo Johnson. That is a clean hit. That is 100% a clean hit. He was in bounds. Yeah, people remembering everything. Yep. They do for that. Yep. That's a clean hit. That's on Dart. And then Johnson just leveling out Ellis. As well as John Michael Schmitz. What's that social review in the NFL? Because that's an ejection in college and it's now in the NFL. So 3rd and 16. So all that hard work for nothing. Giants just playing super undisciplined football right now. Again, that is a very clean hit. That's on Dart. He's got to go out of bounds. He needs to go out of bounds on them. He's got to protect himself. Johnson's staying in the game. Yeah, he's not protecting himself. What's up by the ref? NFL should have a committee. They should not. They should not. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom, back to his left. Johnson's still out there. That shows you the discipline on this Giants team. The fact that Johnson's still in the game and hasn't been benched. They're going to send 4. Dart, middle of the field, slam pass to Johnson, and it's incomplete. So he's the primary target. Wow, this team is an embarrassment. Honestly, the Giants are an embarrassment. The Giants are an embarrassment. Nothing's going to change with the Giants, with Kafka. Nothing's changing. Power turns to 25-30, space of the middle of the 35, and brought down the 39-yard line. I mean, you want to sum up how bad the Giants are? That's right there. You want to sum up how much of a joke the New York Giants are? That's it right there. Giants fans should be disgusted. If you're a Giants fan, my condolences. You should be disgusted by what's acceptable. Theo Johnson, perfectly clean hit. Johnson then destroys your drive. He destroys your drive by a cheap shot on a player, does not get benched, and then becomes the primary target on the next play. Like, you should be embarrassed if you're the New York Giants. Also, he committed a penalty on false start. Like, any organization worth a darn, benches Johnson, and like, you're done for the night. You're done. Should he get fired for this? He should. Yeah, that's what they're doing then. Any organization worth a darn, accountability, I think that's gone by the wayside in New York. Any organization worth a darn, you're benched, sit your butt down, you're done for the night. We're down 10-0. We're not going to have you derail drives like that. Sit down, you're done. Hit the showers. But no, the Giants keep him in the game. The Giants keep him in the game and then go to him as the primary target on the very next play. I mean, shows you everything. You want to talk about class? You want to talk about discipline, accountability, the culture? They're a mess. They're a mess. Who will let the play up? The third play was, yes, it was bad. Who are right now? Giants, Titans, Giants. Because Titans are just a mess. Should we go to the Giants? Yeah. NFL Spencer in fiction. They'll find him, but they're not going to suspend him. But I missed it. Theo Johnson on 3rd and 1 decided to just start fighting people. Aaron Rodgers just flown through a season. Yep. Team to finish 2-15. They are an undisciplined joke. An undisciplined joke. Yeah, Dart's going to go out of bounds. I'm not sure about slide, but he's got to go out of bounds. Are trying to ruin Dart? Yep. He's got to go out of bounds. That's entirely on Dart. He's got to know to go out of bounds on that one. That's a perfectly clean hit by Ellis. Would not have McCollum was coach. Nope. Would not have. Not have the same bring Coughlin back, because obviously the man's like 90 years old, and we saw what happened when he was in Jacksonville. But yeah, you want to talk about the Giants under Coughlin versus the Giants since Coughlin? Night and day. There's no accountability culture. Panthers are better than the record. I don't think they're better than the record. I can't figure them out. I can't figure Bryce Young out. Just as I'm out on Bryce Young, he pulls me back in, and then vice versa. There's going to be a target versus game? Absolutely. He's a kamikaze quarterback? Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. That's entirely on Dart. First play, out right to the near side. That's caught, pushed out of bounds, gain of 10. Booty. A Debo on the push out, gain of 10 and a first down for the Pats. In a very good spot right now. For Giants Super Bowls, it was the 2007-2011 seasons. My Giants here back to teach these kids some discipline. Yeah, I don't think that would help. You got 5 completed for conference championships? Oh, wow. Versus the Sim? I'm surprised with that. Judge Ryan Flores, he would instill some discipline in this team, at least. This team needs to grow up fast. Between Abdul Carter, between this, they need to grow up fast. 2 at the top of the screen. Stretch play here goes outside to Stevenson. Cuts back in. And he'll get 9. Taken down at the 42-yard line. Trying to jump the sharp leaving the pass at 46. Well, I don't know about jump the sharp. How's it going? Get your car fan. Appreciate it too. How's it going, Evan? I have Field Justin roster coming just now. Made the right call. Made the right call on that. 2nd and 1. Giants can't stop the run. Can't keep their hands to themselves. Can't do anything special teams. This could be a bloodbath, folks. This game is all the makings of a bloodbath. At this rate. QB sneak down to the 39-yard line. Was it Ernest Jones? Oh, yeah, because you're in an IDP league. Yeah, that's a good move. That's a first down. Giants and Urmar Gators for the NFL. Yep, except the Gators won. You can't be doing that when you're 2-10. There's a reason they haven't won in their last 6 games. Or with lack of winning, yep. Blackhawks 15-man NHL history winner for giving up 2 goals in the first 3 of the game. That's impressive. That is impressive. 2 at the top of the screen. Play action. They're going to send 4. Going deep on the corner route. Call it the 15 to the 10. Henry will be brought down at the 3. First and goal. Gain of 36. The corner route to the far side. Did they switch with the Swiss bounds? Yes. Right side of the bench. Yeah, you have Gadsden too. You're going to use Henderson more than Stevenson? Definitely not starting Henderson while opponent starting Stevenson. There you go. First and goal at the 3-yard line. May, 75 yards passing already. Going fade route, goal line fade, and what a throw. Booty. KB with the TD. Oh, man, the route is already on. Goal line fade to the far corner of the end zone. Booty's 6th of the season, May's 22nd touchdown pass. I don't think I get that one. That might be the worst quarter play by any team this season. That might legitimately be the worst quarter of football play by any team this entire season. And you cannot start a game worse than that. Oh, Heidi? Oh, that's why. Want to go for a score for once? Yep. There you go. Extra point is good. Giants embarrassing themselves for the 100th time the last decade. 17-0. 14 minutes in. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, post the channel. It's on. You get any donation, get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. Fourth margin for the third, we'll just go straight to OT. I don't know about that. If we got Highlight already, yes, we would be. You point out from Wandale? Yeah, they're going to be throwing the ball a lot now, at least. They'll be throwing the ball a crap ton. We don't hide NFL games. Worst organization in the NFL? Giants are up there. Giants are absolutely up there. Browns have to be in the mix. I'm going to sway on that one. Rate 5 points. I'm sure he's not having a good time. Sport Jags and Seahawks Chargers. The yesterday handle Bills against the team you should beat. Pats are doing that right now. Yes, they are. Yes, they most definitely are. Well, that's how it should be in the ACC. It should be Miami, Virginia. It should be that. Just going to throw Theo Johnson the rest of the game or design runs? Yes. The line's already at minus 5,000 on the Patriots. The line's already at minus 5,000. After one quarter. Johnson, well, Broncos style comeback. Yeah, something tells me I don't think it's going to happen. Does anyone pick if times with John Storm that honor assuming quarterback situation stays? Bain. That'd be Ruben Bain. Best team with the Meadowlands right now? Giants, but it's awfully close at this point. Better chance to get me to 1 million subs within the stream. The Giants come back. Yep, you're not wrong on that one. If I were a Giants fan, how would I react? I would be furious if I was a Giants fan. I would be furious. There's no discipline. How much to be some poll ranks if possible? Yep, I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I think the ACC will change their rules after this season if Duke wins and they don't get in. All right, back on our way here. We got 1 minute to go in the first. Carter's still on the bench. Yep. Kickoff here. Field at the 3. Taking to the 15, to the 20, up the middle to the 25-30, spins out of it and brought down at the 38. Maybe the first good play for the Giants all day. Good return there. It's Deontay Banks. Wish I'd start Booty, Drake, the power friendship. Yep. And McCarter, he showed up to a meeting late. Can you check his stream out of curiosity? I'll check it out at some point. He showed up to a meeting late. Yeah, why put the Giants on prime time? Yep. You know, you think after like 7 years you would know your lesson on that. Any team showed to face the Giants or Jets, the best team to play in the Meadowlands. Yep, you're not wrong there. One at the top, one at the bottom. Back to his left. Robinson motion at the top of the screen, so got two at the top. They'll hand the ball off on first down, up the middle, nothing doing. Every drive has started with a run on first down. Every drive has gotten the exact same results. Mike Kafka put on a hell of an audition right now for why he belongs as a permanent head coach somewhere. Yeah, that's smart. Down 17-0. Let's establish the run. First down runs every single drive thus far against a team that is number 2 in rush defense in terms of rushing yards allowed. Good start. This is glorious football to watch. I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, run it again. Run again up the middle. Singletary, short of the sticks. It'll be 3rd and 4. Makes sense. This has been a phenomenal display of football. Down 17-0 against the number 2 rushing defense in football. Just ground and pound. Death by 1,000 cuts. Yep, that's the way to do it. Holy cow. All right, end of 1. Do we even bother putting the poll up? Do we even bother? I mean, what am I watching here? I mean, we had Broncos Commanders last night, and now we got this. Is anybody show NFL history? So Patriots Titans? I'm guessing Patriots Titans, because first was the NFL championship between Chicago and Washington. Yeah, I think your dynasty is more exciting than that. Yep. Oh wait, Giants 25 Pats, who would win? 25 Pats. 25 Pats, I would say. Oh, nice 7 drive down 3 scores. Yep. France Scaff could probably do better. Yep. 2 humans have voted Giants in the poll. Oh man. So it's time because the team needs to clean house. Yeah, it should have happened last year. Which again, a character would be a better player for the Giants than Theo Johnson. Cyclops. Hydra. 90-year-old Coughlin do as head coach. I think they would get so many NFLPA violations, it wouldn't be worth it. Tiki Barber going to crash out as he should. Definitely one of the Giants' performances of all time in the first quarter. Yep. It was not Pat's Titans. Ooh. I do not know. Was it Bears against... No, that was 61-7. I don't know. $17-0. $66-0 against Fort Porter. I would never have gotten that. Sort of Lester fan likes the Catholic do well, yeah, but it's not looking good. Play calling's predictable. Team's undisciplined. Somewhat hypocritical, the fact that Johnson stays out, that Ricardo gets benched. Like, it seems like there's an agenda. Like, he's picking his favorites. 6-6 Giants level, it's pretty bad right now. Cars for Kids. I hate that commercial. Oh, man. Dinosaurs were up back in 1920? It felt like it. Shout out to Chargers and Eagles for losing to the Giants. Yeah, that's impressive. And that was a championship game, too, with the Bears. The offspring looked like it would be an abomination, I would say. All right, 3rd down here. Can the Giants do anything? Dart. Yeah, let's run it again. I only got the first. 3 straight runs down to the 47-yard line, gain of 8. I'm assuming it would have been 4 down territory there, and that's why you run. If Carr gets benched, defense sucks, but he'd still be benched. Yep, while Theo Johnson gets to play. Just bizarre. It's bizarre on that one. First down, the 47-yard line. Giants across the 50 for the first time today. They're down 17-0. First time they crossed the 50. One at the top, one at the bottom. It's 15 is Seahawks against the Cardinals. Yeah. I remember that one. Dart. They're going to run it again. Yep, keep running on first down. It's working so well for you. Nothing doing. Are you Kafka? You know, you might be. Yep, keep running on first. It's the number 2 rush defense in football. I don't think we got more than 2 yards on any of those runs that you've tried, but maybe the 17th time it's gonna work. One at the top, one at the bottom. Speaking of emotions, I'm right. Yep, I get you. It's my channel in New Yorker right now. Theo Johnson still out there. He's in motion at the top. Let's run a 5th time against the number 2 rush defense. 5th time in a row. Yeah, that's gonna help like a rookie quarterback. To the outside, it's gonna get a yard. 3rd and 8. Yep, keep, yeah, that'll be one of the people who like, really, yeah. Yep, keep doing that. I think Jeter as well on that one. Most hated. Yep, 5 straight runs. Yep, time possession. Keep killing that clock. Keep running on the number 2 defense. At some point, it's going to work. Post-merger blow? Yes, it was. Yes, 62-7 was. 1 at the top, 3 at the bottom, back to his right. Dart. Takes the snap. They're going to send 5. Dart. Going deep. 1-on-1. Theo Johnson. Well, he makes the grab, and then a flag for a helmet-to-helmet hit. So makes the grab, adds some yards onto that. I'll be in the red zone. Kevin knows have one. Yep. And my Bills rolling on Thunder Lane quarterback. Well, Allen in the four. Well, Allen, I'm not crazy about the Penn State combo right now. Why Boston? 2018 conference finals. Nice grab by Johnson working on Woodson, then clear helmet-to-helmet hit. Jalen Hawkins. That's absolutely a penalty. Led with the head. I mean, that's clear-cut as it gets. Johnson being in the red zone. Hawkins is staying out there, though. Yeah, no, he's not benching him. His Pats are happy with the score. I don't blame you. First down. Here, Johnson took a shot on that one. Right, can't be doing that. Ball at the 30. Actually, the ball came out, so no catch, but they will get helmet-to-helmet, obviously. 1 at the top, or 2 at the top, 3 at the bottom. Dart. I don't think they're running this play. There's no one in the backfield. I'm kind of impressed. For the first time all game, they're going to throw on first, I believe. Well, it's only the first time all game, but it's up there. Dart slam pass, that's caught. And that is Slayton to the 15, 10, 5, and Slayton will be in the end zone for a touchdown. So a good response by the Giants, somehow. It's down to a 2-score game. Still a long ways to go. But a good throw there. Let's double check. Make sure the knee was not down at the 1. It was... Oh, that's close. Is the ball touching the plane? He's a crop high ball. Oh, man. He did? Yep. Well, I don't do that anyways. First our Montreal? Yeah, I'd say so. That's not one. But Darius Slayton just gets by Jalen Hawkins, the man who got called for the penalty on the last play. Wait, elbow is in the line. That looks good to me. Looks like a touchdown to me. A much-needed response by New York after whatever the heck this game was to start. And the extra point is good. And I found the drum defense. Nope. 17-7. Now, coaches usually are not athletes. Vrabel is, because he actually played. 17-7. Giants cut it down to 10. And if you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe to this episode, tell the channel, let's try to grow this community even more. And every donation counts triple to already make the call. How much which game we're calling. I like Allen a better year this year than last in a Penn State struggle everyone. I just don't like his speed. Not sure Giants coaches. Owen, Howell, Coughlin, Parcells. I don't keep your opponents in. Nope, especially because the Giants get the ball start. Coordinators are not, I mean, technically they're not coaches. They're coordinators. Giants going to come back to the lead 27-17 and blow the lead in the fourth quarter. Yep. Definitely not Hanley. Nope. Definitely not Joe Judge. Was Mayo worse than McPherson? No, but he was awfully close. Well, McPherson, yes, he was worse than him. Rod Rust, he was not worse than. McPherson, yes. Spags won another job. Could he get one? No. He's in his late 60s. He was awful the first time. I don't think he will get a second chance. Mayo or Russ? Yeah, I think I'd take Mayo. That's what I thought you meant. McPherson I'm taking over Mayo. Reverse Rushmore. Yeah, that'd be an interesting one. Power back normally don't crazy speed. Yeah, but I'm not crazy about like his strength compared to like. I don't think like power backs. Like Cam Scattergood's a power back. But, like, he's got the strength of the next level. I just don't see with Allen. Right, Russ was much worse, yeah. Because New England term, listen to the playoffs. Crack up that someone called them during the Giants Patriots first of all week. Yeah, McPherson in college, yeah. Right, McPherson, that was rust with the sexual harassment lawsuit. That was rust. Who's Rivera's head coach and coordinator? Mike Vrabel. It's definitely one of them. You got someone else who likes for comparison? I just don't see it with Allen. I just have not been impressed watching him play every time I turn on the tape. But again, I gotta watch more of the tape. Greatest coordinator ever get a head coaching job? Ooh. It's not the enemy, but the team was clicking with him. Kickoff. Fielded at the 3. Taken to the 15, 20, 25, and brought down right around there. So that the least winners, thank you very much. And hung up. Yeah, with Hanley, that was great, yeah. A work all the dummies? I've thought about that. Just want, I need to make sure I have enough time to do it. If anybody can coach, KC gets fired, who becomes the interim? That would probably be Spagnuolo at that point. That would be Spagnuolo. His number was unlisted too. First down here, one of the top, two of the bottom. May swings it out on the near side of Henderson. Henderson brought down the 30-yard line, gain of 5. That's Corey Black on the stop. May about 75 yards that first quarter, including a touchdown pass to Booty at the very end. So off to another great start. One of the favorites for MVP. Seems as this point it's like a 2-horse race between he and Stafford. Carter is in the game, though. So he got benched for a quarter, and now he's in. I'm sure that'll teach him a lesson the second time it happened. To the top, one the bottom. Wildcat here at Henderson. Or excuse me, Stevenson. We brought down at the 33 by Nunez Roches and Robertson Harris on the stop. I haven't heard what a guy does like that. The rest of us like, I have no idea. Hanley seems miserable. That would be fire. If I have the time to do it, I'll do it. Third down and short. Get every donation counts as triple to make the call. How much which game we're calling? Tennessee, Cuse, Iowa, Michigan State, Florida, Duke, or Oklahoma, Wake Forest. Every donation counts as triple. $5 counts as 15. 10 counts as 30. You get the idea. Back to his right. I believe the Jags. Tim McCoy, Billy Napier. Napier. Timeout called by the Pats. They'll have 2 left. Third and 1 here. Was it Harrison rushing? I'm not sure. I've had to take the time out there. I get it. You want to get the play in. First half, you're okay with that. Second half, no. But first half, I'm okay. On short yardage situation, gotta go, Olga Charles. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you as always. Third down. 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top. Motion to the top of the screen. Play action. The pump fake and make it look to take off and run. And he will be awfully close to the sticks. I don't think he's got it. I think Abdul Carter brought him down short. They're looking to swing it out to the back. With Hollins in motion to the top of the screen. Abdul Carter makes the play and they'll punt. On 4th and 1. So the Giants get a 3 and out. They're finally waking up. Look to step up and run, and Carter just getting by. There was Hudson on that one. Punt here. It's a bad one. It's going to actually go out of bounds. Right around the 45-yard line? I don't know whether they're going to spot. Either way, it's a terrible punt. Probably about 25 yards on that one. Giants going to get it near the 50 when we get back. You can Stevenson main back and Harrison's receiving back. That's what it seems like. Wherever the Giants have it, it's going to be after about a 25-yard punt, give or take. So good field position here and a chance to double dip. How's it going, Joe? Appreciate you tuning in. If you like what you see, like, button, subscribe. Help us out. Tell the channel. Try to grow the screen even more. We're blowing this out about that. Someone like that go get a job? I don't know. You gotta do something. Not a Mr. No, that's not gonna be not a Mr. Hanley was always miserable. He always blew up at the press. So Giants will have it near midfield. And Giants, you have to remember, they're down 17-0. They're going to get off the field if not for a helmet-to-helmet hit on third down from Christian Ellis. If it wasn't for that, Giants get off the field still on 17-0. Now they're right back in this thing. Going to take a lot, obviously, but they are right back in this thing. I'm sure a lot of these guys just kind of want to live on the down low. There was no pressure on that punt either. Runabout said go. That's twice now Vrabel's been a bit conservative. Right, got some royalties from that? Yep. So while we have the 44-yard line. In the pistol here, Dart trips to the top of the screen. He's going to motion Robinson to the bottom. Now motions it back up top. Back on the way with 10:38 to go in the first half. Dart. Screen pass. Robinson is third of the day. Looking for some blockers. He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line after a gain of 4. Thrown down there by Jalen Hawkins. Wins playing 26. He might stay with the Giants. Starts a guy that's kind of reckless. I could see Wentz stay with the Giants. He's not good enough to be a starting quarterback somewhere. Maybe a bridge, but it's not like a Mariota situation. Whoever is in the Chaz 1 PPR league, yep. One top, two the bottom. How do you overcome it? Good PR. How about the middle? And into plus territory after a gain of 3 goes Singletary before he's brought down by Craig Woodson, the 4th round pick. You're not a tree yet, unfortunately. You are not a tree. You figure 4 down territory here, unless you lose yards. Two at the top, 1 at the bottom, 2 in the backfield. Robinson in motion. They'll give it a Singletary up the middle. That's a first down. Good play design there. You figure it's going to be a swing to Robinson. Catch him off the motion allows the middle of the field to be wide open for Singletary to get 7 and a first down. Go quick to the line. Back to his right again is Singletary. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. And at the bottom is Robinson. He'll motion to the top. They'll go with sweep play here. Singletary cuts upfield. First down. Brought down the 29-yard line. Gain of a 12 on the play. Eric Gregory on the stop. Giants are driving in field goal range right now. Took the Giants a while to get back into this thing. First quarter was an abomination, but we'll say they have woken up. And Greg Van Roden, a great block there. And the second level, pushing this guy out of the way. Clearing up space for Singletary to get the first down. One at the top, one at the bottom. Tight end in motion here goes Bellinger. What's happening? I don't know. We'll see. They'll go hand up again, and this time stuffed. And was too jammed up inside on that one. Having success spreading him out, but this time they go jumbo. Doesn't work. Joshua Farmer in on the stop. 4th round pick for the Pats this past season. Out of Florida State. UFL starts in March. This is when they fail 4th down. Yes, it is. And the fantasy group just told the Giants have a good defense. The vaunted Giants defense. Yep. Are you sure that's not Diana Rossini? Is there going to be UFL? Yeah, they announced 2 locations. I think there is going to be, but after this season, I have no idea. Tight end motions. Johnson, one at the top, one at the bottom. Dart going to keep himself on the read option. Now going to go a 2-handed pass to Singletary on the near side. That's clearly a flag for illegal man downfield. I don't know what that was. Dart, first off, a read option with Dart with all the hits he's taken, not the smartest play. Second off, this will be all sorts of illegal with man downfield. Can't be more than a yard down the field on a pass, and obviously that was never designed to be a pass, so the linemen were downfield, and you had about 5 different linemen down the field. Can't be more than a yard down the field, and they called it on Runyon, but it could have been about 5 different players that could have called that on. I mean, honestly, this would just pick a number, any number, for an offensive lineman to call down the field. Can't blame the linemen here because obviously they were expecting a run. You had a plethora of linemen just completely down the field. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Back to his right. Giants behind schedule now. Thanks to Sean Smith. Everyone would have called that, though. That wasn't a bailout by the refs. That was literally a, easy call. Out route, Robinson jacked up at the 29-yard line. Patriots have come to play hitting-wise. Gain of 5. Robinson is 4th of the day. They're just spamming the hit stick right now. I mean, this is insane. They're just spamming the hit stick. I mean, Robinson took a shot from Chris Gonzalez, one of the best corners in the game. Delivering the boom on that one. Yeah, Darren Scott late in fantasy next year. Yeah, I think Scott's going to be a pretty early pick, though. Or PR for Robinson, yep. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom, back to his left. Dart. Just can't take a sack here, want to stay in field goal range. Make it a 1-score game. Remember, get the ball start the second half. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom now. Dart, they'll send 4. Dart. Trying to step up. He'll throw. End zone. 1-on-1. Johnson incomplete. And it looked for a moment like Dart had space to run up the middle and get the first. Coverage there by Hawkins. It's like either seems to be right. Right games part going in. Yes, I did. I did not think Giants were going to be good this year. I thought Patriots were going to be pretty good. Why well, sports stopped the in-season tournament? Because it's stupid. The NBA is stupid. That's why. It looked like he had space. It was the one-on-one match with Johnson. So had a rough day today. Obviously, the penalties. It's actually a good throw. Johnson can't hang on. 47-yard try here. Giants have had their troubles at kicker this year. And the troubles will continue. As Koo cannot get it off. And Jamie gets tackled. On a bad exchange. Field goal is no good. I'm assuming that was not a planned fake. The ball just slipped out of Jamie's hand. Yep. He stubbed his toe. Koo stubbed his toe. It was not a good hold. Giants special teams have been impressive today. The Giants have been the special in special teams today. There's some teams where like, how is this team out of playoff contention? And then there's some where it's like, yeah, it's very obvious. And this one is one of those where they're pretty obvious. Koo just stubs his toe on a hold that was not even good to begin with. And now what's good for the turf? Giants team that's allowed a kickoff return to midfield, a punt return touchdown, and that. Special teams have been magnificent today for the Giants. I guess that against the Dolphins. Giants really putting the special in special teams today. Thoughts to go to this game? It's atrocious. Atrocious. Trevor Lawrence a bad hole. You know, the first couple play, yep. Hang on. What was worse in the Rams game? I mean, Stafford with the picks just couldn't happen. All right, going sack leaders, I would say top 10 probably. Yeah, I think top 10's a good benchmark potentially. Giants offense 6, you should all in favor of it. So Pats get the ball back with good starting field position after whatever the heck that was. 68-66 with the teams in the score. Wow, that is insane. I see it. I see it, Summer. Handoff here. Henderson bounces outside. Cuts back into the 50 and brought down the 45-yard line. Gain of 15 and a first. And McCain was not a bad coach. No, not at all. I mean, it was pretty soft for the Bucs. Which I'm Joel do drills at the combine. One of the top, two of the bottom. They'll stretch it out again with Henderson, trying to bounce outside 45-40. I'll get pushed out of bounds with a 35-yard line by Adebo. Another gain of 10 and a first down. You could just throw off the field once the field got botched. Yep. Yep. That was just a poor exchange all the way around. Bad hold and then a really bad follow-through. One at the top. One at the bottom. There wasn't Joe Jackson come. I guess there was. Maybe just making practice length of the night. Third straight handoff. Henderson, this time balled up behind the line for a loss of 1. Taken down on the play by Zaire Barnes and Tyler Newman. Did you notice that was Bill Peterson? He was really bad. 2nd and 11. One at the top, two at the bottom, back to his left. They're going to send 4. Flushed out to the far side, fires comeback route. It's called the 28-yard line down the sideline. That's booty. There's a flag on the play. Giants seem to think it's on the Pats. Yeah, but it is. Holding on the offense. Yeah, Lemo messed up that streak. Yes, he did. So Holmes with a sideline underneath his arm. Yes. Now, Peterson was bad, and his locker room speeches were also terrible. Bradbury getting called for that one. And back him up. Now you're out of field goal range. 2nd and 21. If you like what we see, hit that like button, subscribe to this episode, tell the channel, try to grow this community even more. One at the top, two at the bottom. May's going to take it. They'll send 4. He'll look on the hitch route at the 32-yard line. Deep curl. Diggs. See if that's booty again. It's pretty similar spots where they were before. Back in field goal range. So you get a good chunk of it back. Still 3rd and long. Yeah, I like the time he came in. The time he said they're going to come out like a bomb and explode. Yes, I love that. Yeah, Joe Jackson, best one was stepping out easily. That piano is just infectious on that. Debo on the stop. 3rd and 8. 1 at the top. 3 at the bottom. Back to his left. And Titans it's going to be a 2-0 game. It's going to be bad. It's going to be a really bad game. They're going to send 5. May. Deep shot down the sideline. Has a step. Did he keep the feet in bounds? He did. He did. Kyle Williams, the 3rd round pick. What a throw by May. That's a touchdown. Patriots back up by 3 scores if they get the extra point. Kyle Williams, let's make sure he kept the feet in bounds. His 2nd touchdown this season, his 5th catch of the year. 1, 2, that's... Oh, hang on, was the knee out? Let's see, first off, was the foot down when he caught the ball? I don't know if it was. 1, when the knee comes down, it comes down before the 2nd foot, and he was out. This is close. Kyle Williams, the Wazoo wideout. I'll take a look. They'll give it to him. Extra point. Perfect. 24-7. It's confirmed. Not Earsfield Evans. Nope. Big Fierce for health issues? I think it was, yeah. Right, no, he had guys on his staff. He knew some of that football just couldn't, like, do it himself. You know, he was in. He was in. 24-7 your score. The question was the foot down in bounds at the time? And then when the 2nd foot came in, if it wasn't, was the knee down? Out of bounds. But it looked good to me. If I remember straight, yep. That would drift when the knee came down. Yeah, look, it looked good. It was close, but it looked good. Bowers or Burks? I think Bowers had the better catch. Yes, I remain the feet. Yep. Yeah, safer people are never yet. You're not wrong there. You are not wrong about that. 24-7 your score. About 3.5 to go in the first half. Now, the Giants took the ball start the second half. So if you get something here, it's not over. But you got to get something here. It's that simple. Giants starting McNabb with a ring to some extent. I can see it. All right, Giants ball, 24-7. Okay, if you like what we see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe to this episode on the channel. This is the last day for this to make the call as well. Yeah, Williams to the Mets. Yes, and Sells didn't work out. Gunner to the 25 and brought down the 27. Ran to his own guy. Ball came out. That's a fumble. And so the ground caused the fumble. But I don't know about that. How's it going, Nicholas? Yeah, this game's been pretty bad. Did the ground cause the fumble or just run into his own guy? That's a fumble. That's absolutely a fumble every day of the week. And immediate recovery, too. That's Patriots ball. That's 100% Patriots ball. This would be the worst special teams performance I've ever seen by an NFL team. That is a fumble. Immediate recovery, too. That's going to be giant. That's going to be Patriots ball. That's Patriots ball. 100%. Immediate recovery as well. That's a fumble. That is 100% a fumble. He ran to his own guy. Cal Baptist will be 0-3 in that stretch. That is 100,000% a fumble. And they changed the call, yep. Patriot ball. French got blown up or not? Yeah, this is an embarrassment. Yeah, his bell rung. How's it going, Osman? Appreciate tuning in. Patriots just dominating right now. Chance to put this one away already with a score here. One at the top, one at the bottom, two in the backfield. It's like time not an issue whatsoever on this drive. Henderson, motion play action. May, stepping up, fires middle of the field. That's caught at the 16-yard line. Matt Collins, his first of the day, gain of 11. He's got boxes on the game, that's why. Look at the fumble cover. There was someone's helmet. That doesn't matter. He's not defenseless. He's not a defenseless player. So that's clean. Also, he ran to his own guy. Jonathan Carwell, yep. They do. Yeah, literally, Connie, you're not wrong there. First down at the 16-yard line. Two at the top, two at the bottom. Pump fake the screen. Up the middle it goes to Stevenson. And we brought down at the 12. I'll take this down to the 2-minute warning unless the Giants call timeout, which I don't think they will. Why is he defenseless? Defenseless is if you, like... So he can control that. He can control that. Defenseless is you're in midair or you just got the ball, so now it can be hit, and you have no reaction time. You could see the defender coming in at that point. Yeah, Giants fumbled the kickoff. Yep. Some people thought 42 would play out. I didn't think so, because they played him awfully close in 07. So go the 2-minute warning. Whatever the heck this game is. It's been ages to play a football with one team doing the football, and the other team is very much not doing that. I mean, this is an embarrassment. I'm glad the Giants are going to let some defensive better somewhere 10. All right, let me take some solo mode off. Our favorite team picked them. Oof. And every donation counts toward you make the call. This is the last day for this you make the call. Help me decide which one we're doing. Patriots came to play today. Giants not so much. No, they did not. Any donation gets number one the leaderboard too. So second 6 when we get back here. This game has just been an abomination. I thought that'll be a good close game. I thought the Pats would win, but I thought there would be like 10. I didn't think this. I did not think this by any means whatsoever. Like, this is just bad. Gamana with $1. Appreciate you, man. All right, Devin Williams to the Mets. Gotta do something with that pen. Just out to OU because I feel bad. Oh, man. All good. Final field goal up 24 makes it a 7.5% odds, 4% game. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much on that one. Put it toward that. I'm not sure it means Diaz is gone. I mean, they had, like, no help in the bullpen. So, I'm not sure it means that. This game over? It's pretty close. I won't lie, it's pretty close to over. And no Hammerman yesterday. Yep, you can blame the Jets for that one. The Jets did not help us out in that regard. By any means. If they make the playoff, no, I don't think Vandy makes it. I think they're too far back in the rankings. I think it's a good move for the Mets. That was meatballs in the playoffs. Yes, yes. 24-7 your score. Obviously, Giants have all their timeouts. Time is not an issue whatsoever for the Patriots in terms of getting their number of plays off. Jets from their tank. Yes, they did. Ball to 12. 2nd and 6. 2 at the top, 1 bomb back to his right. Is Stevenson. May, they'll send 5. May checks it down. Stevenson makes the grab. Inbounds. Giants should take a timeout here if they're smart. And they do. All right. Well, it's one of the few good things the Giants coaching staff has done today. 3rd and 5. Gain of 1 on that one. Giants will burn their first. I feel like the Bears and Giants should always be about equally good. Why are they not? Yeah, salary cap. Two ERA and 100 plus things thrown at me. I think that's a good 8-9. I think it's a pretty good at 9 or 8-9. Why better just put your hands on the walls? People don't think when they're angry. One at the top, 3 at the bottom. Back to his left. Now line up as a blocker with Stevenson. May will take it. Looking out route. That is incomplete. Bit behind his man. A deep on the coverage. Hunter Henry on the out route to the far side of the field. Yep, Williams to the Mets. Yep. All right, still has implications for that. Yep. Okay, Nick. You're good. So 4th down. They'll probably settle for 3. Right, 5.7 angers are watching the same play. I don't blame them. Field goal, Borregales. He's been money this year, and he's money again. Inside 40 yards. Flight reacts to 6 handyman to repair the wall every now and then. Jeez. Seems like a waste of money. So you feel like NFC phones up the Cowboys? They're a bit far behind. I will say, if they do beat the Lions on Thursday, we can start talking about it. They pick the spread? Oh, man. Yep, take the points. I get it. Is 7-1 odds? Ooh, it's not terrible. The Cardinals just cost some Rookie of the Year with that benching. I don't think he was ever in the running with the way he's been playing as of late. I don't think he was ever in the running. I think the fact that he's got like 1 sack this year is what's going to do him in to the high of the game yet. Business expense and punching wall clip gets views. It really shouldn't be that way. I mean, YouTube has things about like if you do certain stuff, you can't get monetized. It really shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't reward people for destruction of property. I'm not watch Survivor. How the Cowboys lose Bailey to the Cardinals? What didn't they have like 5 turnovers in that game? I think the Cowboys turned it over 5 times in that one. Kickoff here, fielded at the 7. Taken out to the 20, 25, and brought down the 31-yard line. No fumble on that one. Wins the Rookie of the Year. I mean, I like Schweinsinger a lot, the Browns linebacker. I do like him. Eman Wari. I think it's between Eman Wari and Carson. He might see graphics a week early. Yep. Gotta promote that game. We'll review that one when the broadcast is done. 2 at the bottom of the screen, 1 at the top, 2 in the backfield. Dart, they'll send 4. They're going to throw Dart looking down the sideline. Out route, almost intercepted. Almost picked off on the play by Carlton Davis. Was looking, I believe, for Theo Johnson on the out. The Giants need a touchdown to make 2 screen. Yep, that they do. It's been a rough one for Theo Johnson. You got to attack that ball. Why are you trying to go underhand on the... You got to attack that ball. Johnson has been terrible tonight. I mean, that's a bad throw by Dart, but you got to help your guy out. Why is he trying? You got to attack that ball. Dart in the flat. That's Johnson. And he gets a gain of 5. Brought out by Woodson. Third and 5. Cars next simulcast game. I could see Cars. I definitely see Cars being one. Playoff of Troy Boise County. Duke all win. Duke is in. One of the top 3 of the bomb back to his right. A Toy Story, Simpsons, and a Monster Thing. Robinson in motion at the bottom of the screen. They're going to send 4. Dart. Pump fake. And he will throw it. And it's caught somehow as he was being hit. That's caught the 40-yard line. 4th and 1. You figure you got to go for it here. Somehow avoid the sack on a low throw. Let's make sure he caught this ball. He did. And most definitely did not move. It's a man hurts on that one. A veteran tight end. The Patriots call timeout. Now, that's an interesting timeout for the Patriots. I'm not sure I call this timeout from New England. Because you figure... First of all, I don't even know how he got that ball off, because Chase Young was just drilling him in the knees. If only I could see at some point. Remember the Giants almost was a one-score game? I remember. Simulcast? No, I don't see it. They don't seem to be in the simulcast game. I'm a bit surprised with this time by New England. Because the Giants are going to go for it. If they get this... The Giants have plenty of time to get into field goal range. Versus if they didn't get it, you still have 2 timeouts. And you have about a minute left. I don't think they were going to take their time. I honestly don't think the Giants are going to take their time and punt the ball away. They were going to go for it. Yeah, Toy Story broadcast with Jaguars Falcons in London, yes. Yeah, they're going for it. I don't agree with the timeout. We'll see if it pays off. Dart. 1 up top. 6 on the clock. 5. No, they're not trying. No, it's not a hard count. No. Are you serious? You're down by 20. Don't even tell me. I give up. I give up. I give up. You're down by 20. You're literally down by 20 points. It's 4th and 1. Seems a joke. This seems an actual joke. I don't even care anymore. Gonna punt it away. Yeah, it has to be a dumb decision. Has to be. I mean, this is... Giants decided not to go for on 4th and 1 down by 20. Near midfield. Because of course not. Punt here, it's not even that good of a punt. It's fielded and fair call at the 24-yard line. So it's 41-yard punt. Yep, that's totally worth it. Yeah, Francis is where it's going to be interesting. Yeah, 300 edit video. Yep, 300 edit video. So ball the 24. Just give the ball back to the Pats for some reason. Because I can't explain it. Why you're going hard count. Needing 1 yard down by 20 points. They really are special. This whole team is special tonight. I mean, this is just... And we're stuck with this for another, 90 minutes. Yeah, the score's good. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. May takes a snap. Hitch route. That's caught by Hollins at the 30 over the middle. Pats have 1 timeout. I didn't like calling timeout by the Patriots because I thought they were going to go for it. Now you give them time. But obviously they didn't go for it because they're chicken. And they're poorly coached. 2nd and 3. 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Here's our real-time reaction play, literally. They're going to send 4. May stepping up middle of the field. That's caught the 40. And down to the 45 goes Demario Douglas. Pop, his first grab of the day. 35 seconds left. They have a timeout. Not going to take it yet. Going no huddle. I would have taken it, but they're not going to. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Back to his right is Stevenson. About 20 more yards here in field goal range. They're going to send 5. May flushed out to the near side. Fires on the run. It's caught. Henderson. He will get out of bounds at the 20. Now the 19-yard line. Yeah, that was totally worth it to punt the ball. No one within a mile of Stevenson. So he checks it down. Gain of about 40. And they still have a timeout. How is it that open? Because the Giants are just really bad. No one's on the back. At all. Again, they didn't go for on 4th and 1 down by 20, being out of the playoffs. And 3 plays later, they're in field goal range, which is where they would have been if they went for it and got stopped. Jeez. I think the Giants in this one. They're going to send 4. May. Stepping up, checks it down to Douglas. Trying to bounce outside to the 10. He'll be brought down at the 11. Pats will burn a timeout with 7. Wait. Or they're going to take it down. Okay. Pats are actually going to take it down to 2. They're not going to call a timeout until 2. I would have thought you have time for a play. I would have thought that you have time for a play. Call with 8 seconds. You have time for a shot to the end zone. They're not going to do that, but you know, I don't hate it. There's risk. You're guaranteed to be up 30-7. I don't hate it. You know, if it's 30-7, the game is pretty much over. I don't hate it. I would have taken it with 8 call to play in the end zone. But believe me, there's like 20,000 other gripes this game. No, not a decision. I would have done it differently, but I get it. I get it. 28-yard try. Yeah, Giants are that bad. Yeah, this is just ugly. Borregala is right down the middle. His 3rd field goal of the night. And, yeah. Giants get to start the half at least. Giants get the ball to start the second half. I'm sure that's going to matter. One of the worst displays of football I've ever seen in my life. 30-7. My God. There's nothing but a Heidi too. Well, I suppose this is what we get for having a great Sunday night game yesterday. Oh my goodness. Heidi OT now. Oh God. This is something else. Not yet. We're not doing it yet. Yeah, similar to that, yeah. Oh my goodness. 467 Scorigami? Oh man. That's all that's worth watching for at this point. We're at halftime here. And we're on stuff with the Pats for 50 because they're the best team ever. They're looking good today. What happened to that monster pass rush for the G-Men? It's not there. That's going to come down from 10 at the half. I'm guessing since you asked the questions to Dolphins. Since you asked it, I'm guessing it's the Dolphins. Oh, man. The score is, yeah, it's a lot. So you get 199. I think he's already got there. I think he's already got there. He's got 208 already. I have the game to NBA NHL Raw. Oh, man. You have the Mad Back counters. Patsy the meat and potato stir. Well, I don't know what that was. That was just BTA. Douglas in, yeah, Douglas caught a pass on that last drive. He had like a 13-yard grab on that one. New England 65%, Giants 36, difference of a 3%. Jeez. That was bad. Much worse as Broncos? Yeah. I would give you that. The Giants are just not even trying right now. I don't know what this is. Subscription hope is officially expired. I thought we get a good O-line next year, and we get some more exciting Whites gameplay. Yes. Because this is just bad. That was one of the most uncompetitive halves of football I've ever seen in my life. What's good for the Pats? Everything. Run defense been pretty good. Pass defense, pass rush. Mays look comfortable. Run game has been good. Everything's been good for the Pats. Special teams was good. At least that was competitive. This is not. Yeah, Drake made over 199. Yes, he's at I think 206. Is it 206? Yes, he did. He might not be able to hear me. Times for the Giants for the Tank Bowl. Maybe Black Hole opens. Yeah. I mean, times for the Browns and the Saints, so maybe Black Hole opens there. Send me out, put me out of my misery. I mean, this is just brutal. We're at halftime right now. I'm appreciate all you guys tuning in. This game gets to 300? He could. Spam likes, absolutely. Spam that like button. I like the way you see that like button. Subscribe really to subscribe on the channel. Every donation also counts toward this thing called You Make the Call. I'm going to say which game we're calling. Tennessee, Syracuse, Iowa, Michigan State, Florida, Duke, or Oklahoma, Wake Forest. Which game are we doing? Tomorrow night for college basketball. If I was the most competitive part of the game. Yes, it was. Giants are just a walking down decision. I'm surprised what team... No, I'm not. I'm not surprised. Master Giants fan already fun bad? No. This is like lack of effort bad. This is poor coaching. This is poor everything bad. You know the job is in for... Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, man. It's not worth it. This is right up. If you like what Steve Oak said, the like button, subscribe. We got about 8.5 minutes till this massacre continues. We got all the primetime games this upcoming week. Thursday Night Football, we're doing Lions Cowboys. That should be a good game at least. Ohio State with the Giants, the way they're playing that. Yes, they could. Some New York teams are primetime. I'm with you. Favorite animals, Dolphin. Yeah, no, we still has to be better than any of these other guys skip dart. Yep. This is just awful. Who's the Giants coach? It's Kafka. It's not even Dable at this point. It's Mike Kafka. Well, I guess, I mean, you could fire the interim. I mean, they're just so much of a mess at this point. Nothing's going right. Like, at all. $30 to 7 your score. If you like what Steve Oak said, like, subscribe, helps the channel a ton. And do I actually get a question right away? Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. John Spy is after this. How long is that break? Oh, God. I think they already took their bye early. I think the Giants went on bye week a little bit early. Clearly, because obviously this game, they have not showed up this game. Everything's been atrocious. Defense, offense, coaching, special teams, especially special teams. Nothing's been good. At all. This entire game. Giants have a bye since preseason? Yes. It does feel that way. I think it was going to blow the moment of matchup. It's not been good. I didn't think it was going to be a blowout, seeing as the Giants have been competitive in these games, just can't finish. I thought Pats win by 10. I didn't think this. Giants, I mean, if they played like this, they would lose to the Titans, but who knows? They're both bad teams for a reason. I think Giants would normally beat the Titans. I've run out of the head coach fired at the half. I don't think so. If it wasn't Staley after the Raider game, it will never happen, I don't think. Be very surprised. People want anybody with the Chiefs probably should specify not the Patriots either. Yep. Yep, the Darth Patriots are doing some stuff right now. Yeah, just tuning back in for the half, and yeah, Patriots going to be 11-2 by one of the craziest collapses ever. Yep. I want to do more of those two sports talk. I just need to get the archives. Like, in terms of the newspaper archives. Or if I can find some stuff, 100%, I would love to. Yeah, I have a wild feeling the Patriots are going to win this game. Just a hunch on this one. I would be kind of flabbergasted if they don't at this point. You can bet on the Patriots still. You can bet the money line on the Pats. Bet $500 to win $1. Okay. Has he still on first ball? There's got to be something, yeah. Probably not wrong on that one. Probably not wrong on that. Hey, the Sharks can't be any worse. Seems closer than 23. In terms of score, yes. At least the Patriots tried in that one. They just weren't getting it done in the first half. Is your market start this season? Yes, it is. From what I heard from friends, it is extremely tough. That's why I'm blessed to be able to do this. Titanium with a 10. I appreciate you, man. Oh, wait, in 2021, Panthers won 1-3 against the East. Lone Wolves came against what team? I'm going to say the Bills. Titanium with a 10. I appreciate you a 10 on that one. You want Gators, get you on. Decision about pretty animals, the best parts, so I need to chat to revel in the glory of the orcas and white-tipped sharks. I do like orcas. King of the sea, most shark to ever shark. Baby shark, do. Appreciate you a ton on that one. Orcas are cool. I will say, orcas are so cute to look at. Hall of Famer got a spring from a team that didn't play on because they no longer existed. I'll do a video on that at some point, 100%. 100% I'll do a video on that. I'll get you on the Gators. Appreciate you a ton, as always, Titania. I get you on it. Or the team playing no longer existed. Yeah, that'll be a video at some point. That'll definitely be a video at some point. Oh, the lone win against what? Oh, yeah, I was going to say. Okay, lone win. I'm going to guess the Jets on that one. Well, the Colts get treated by the Jaguars. They did play twice. I think it's going to be, they're going to split. Depends on if Armstead's back. If Eric Armstead's back, I think we can stop them. If not, they're just going to run down our throats, and JT's going to get 200 yards rushing. Canucks mascot's a rookie. Yes, it is. Yeah, but the, I don't really know the difference between sharks, besides, like, hammerhead shark. Like, I know great white and hammerhead. But other than that, like, I don't really know the difference between sharks. Whales, I sort of know the difference. Yeah, like, 4th grade, that was a big thing. Like, go to the aquarium. That was, like, a fun field trip, too. Go in the aquarium. That was fun. It was the Jets. Yep. That was, like, one of the best field trips we had. Was go to the aquarium. Seeing the whales. That was a good one. Down to quarterfinals this week. Nice. Reason why is because at the time, the Logos made a company called Orca Bay, partially owned the team in the late 90s. I didn't know the reason behind it. I knew they're alternate. I didn't know that was the reason. Go back to the old colors. I like the current colors I got right now. Not the yellow and... You don't mean the yellow and orange and black, right? You don't mean that. This is a game I want to see Payne Eli's commentary for some reason. Yep. Eli's probably just losing his mind right now at this team. A San Jose Shark and LAU Shark. Yes. That is an important distinction. One's on the East Coast, one's on the West Coast. Thrasher Shark use their huge tail like a whip to stun animals to eat. I did not know that. Gotta eat somehow, though. You gotta get your food somehow. Basking sharks are kind of cool. I had a book of sea creatures as a kid, so I know these things. Yeah, I don't think I had a book like that, but I did like looking at them at the aquarium. There's an aquarium too at Epcot that's pretty cool. Back to 5 streams for OT, all good. Yeah, 5 accepted the loss. I accepted this loss like 5 minutes into the game. Man, this is just brutal. Canucks just another name for a Canadian is represented by the old mascot, John Canuck. There you go. Acts of good by Frank. He works in mysterious ways. Right, Killer Rose with Dolphins. I did not know that also. This season giving Dolphins 2019 vibes? No. Oh, this season Dolphins? No. No, because they're beating up on bad teams. This is not... The future is not bright for Miami. A whale shark in an aquarium in Atlanta. Nice. Some habits on digs. Yep. But a kickoff here. Back underway in this massacre. Kickoff fielded. Yeah, take it out of the end zone. You got it at the 35-yard line. No, let's take it out of the end zone. Yep, smart play. Smart play. Down to the 28. Smart play. Awareness of whatever the dumbest fish. So we're talking about fish right now. Talking about Jimmy's fiction. Yep, take it out of the end zone. Field it in the end zone. Take time off the clock and put it at the 28. Special teams is great. Good play to start. Yeah, they need Lawrence Taylor making a special appearance, too. Dart fires comeback route. Wan'Dale Robinson is 5th of the day. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line, taken out by Gonzalez. Barisell is more prone than factor fiction on this one, yes. Yeah, lost 7 yards on the return. Makes sense. And then McConkey. He feels very far away, yep. Sarcom is the best I've seen. I haven't seen him like this in a long time. Yeah, bad football makes me, interesting. Yeah, Jack gets me sillier in these. To the bottom of the screen. They're always silly, but... Hand him up the middle. And we'll be getting the first down with the second effort. Pyle moves to the 40-yard line. Gain of 4. So I guess the Bills are a bad team. I still will pick? No, they're not a bad team. Jack starts to do better this season. He's part of the problem. I mean, Dart is part of the problem. Part of why we're in this spot in terms of the Giants. Part of why. Well, I get running in that spot. It's not going to be a Yelmong Sensei. No, I do not think it's going to be. Part of why is because he's not smart in terms of taking off and running. He puts his body in harm's way. Dart, play action. Caught by Johnson. High point set ball at the 42-yard line on the near sideline. Brought down on the play by Jack Gibbons. Gain of 18 and a first. Couch Urban most looking forward to this weekend. I would say ACC for just maximum chaos. Octopus aliens from outer space. I don't think anything aliens from outer space. No holding, nope. I mean, Duke, Virginia, just for sheer chaos. I want to see what the heck happens in that one. Past the 50, Johnson's second grab of the day. 3 at the top, 2 at the bottom, empty backfield here. They got the snap off. Dart hitch route. Robinson is 6th of the day and stays upright. Brought down the 41-yard line, trying to get some extra yards down the near side. If he does something, there you go. Dart's a bright future. I mean, I liked him better than Ward coming out of college. I think he can if he's just... I like his ability to throw and look down the field. I like his ability to run as well. I just think... And they should have been a late game, obviously, because clock was at 0, but they don't call it. I think he needs to be a lot smarter in terms of how he runs. He needs to protect himself better. Until he does that, he's in trouble. Second down. 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Or the leg not called. Nope. Happens every week. Singletary on the stretch play. They brought down at the 36-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 3. You know, the Bills game, that wasn't a bad team. Right. That was not a bad team. The Bills, that was a great win. But Commanders, Saints, Jets probably this week. Yeah. So one more number decision awards at the NC. Maybe at some point. Why the Giants use up all the clock? Mystery to me. Some mystery. Back to his right. Occupies that they're the worst pets because they're too smart to contain for us stimulants. Also probably a pain in the butt to have a tank for. They're big. 3 on the play clock. They get off. They're going to send 6. Swings it out to his back behind the line. And thrown down. Out of bounds. Tyrone Tracy on the near side. Carlton Davis on the stop. 4th and 6. Because, yeah, hear what I missed? You missed a bloodbath. 4th and 6. I'll do the apple juice shots for $5 at this point. We'll do that if you want me to. If I were smart, they would have evolved to live long a couple of years. Yep, punt time. Pats lose and Bills lose. Pats win and Bills lose next week. Do we get a playoff berth? I don't know on that. If you have 11 wins and Bills lose, I don't know. They're going for it. 3 at the top, 1 the bottom, back to his left. 3 on the play clock. Got to get this off. They're taking their sweet time. Dart, they're going to send 6. He'll have time. Fires middle of the field. High throw. Incomplete. Looking for Theo Johnson. No flags on the field. Mapu on the coverage. Turnover on downs. Yeah, that drive took about 4.5 minutes off the clock. And the Pats will get it back. So backwards on 3rd down and then do that on 4th. Good drive there. Good drive there. Got 25 minutes left in this massacre. United Football League, Tracy. Irvin with a 2. Can I win the Super Bowl? No one deserves it. You know, I would not be opposed. I would not be opposed. Which game do you want? Irvin, appreciate you, man. Can't be playing on you lose? Yep. Just how you hear this game. We're staying with this till the end. We are staying with this till the end. Yeah, I can't wait for that 30 for 30. Yes, Stu was a legend. Which game do you want, Irvin? I appreciate you a ton on that one. Which game do you want me to do? Oh, no, you're good, sir. You're good. How much money to get this done? Swap to OT. God. I'll call it early at 50. We got a 50 in one go. I'll call it early. We'll do overtime. Well, then Wake Forest. All right, get you on it. We get a 50 burger. I'll just start OT. Why the heck not? Suppose he'll say pillow. Yep, he had some great catchphrases. Yes, we should have called after Scott's speech. No one's stopping after that. No, they are not. Vikings Cowboys stay? I think so. I think the Cowboys, they're playing well, and because of that, I don't think you're going to take the Cowboys off. Oh, God. Titanium with a 50. Screw it. Let's do OT. We're going to do OT. All right. We're doing overtime. Now, here's what's going to happen. It will be a modified version of OT. Be a modified version of OT. So I'll still be calling the game, but I'll take your requests while doing it. I will still be calling the game, but I will take your requests while doing it. So that's how this is going to work. So I will take your requests while doing OT. So listen to audio and video and whatnot. Do the ChatGPTs in between commercial breaks. So that's how it's going to work. Any audio, video, ChatGPT, Sporkle Quiz, Web Sports, we'll do all that during this game. We will just do all that during the game. I'm going to call the game and do it at the same exact time. So we will do that. I appreciate you a ton, Titania. Head over the middle here, first down, and we'll get brought down the 42-yard line. You know, I'm calling, yeah, so any requests? Right, modified OT, let's go, then let's get in simple OT. Yep, we're going to do OT Heidi style, pretty much. Pretty much. So any requests, audio, video, ChatGPT, Sporkle Quiz, whatever sports, we'll do that. Anything visual, I'll do during the commercial breaks. Cowboys and Lions are playing, Tracy. Cowboys and Lions. Second down. 0 the top one, but I appreciate you a ton, Titania, on that one. I have to do this yesterday? Yep. May fakes the gift to Douglas and stop behind the line. Up the middle is Stevenson. 3rd and 8. So again, I'll take any requests during this game. If you don't have a request and you donate, it counts as triple. Pat stuck the game away with OT being on for the game ends? No, it would not be. That I would pause OT. I would pause it. I'll basically do post game right now. I appreciate you a ton. So again, any requests, audio, video, ChatGPT, Sporkle Quiz, whatever sports, we'll do it during the game. We will do it during the game. If you want. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Yeah, this is a bad primetime game. He'll send 4. May. Matthew with a 2. Appreciate you, man. December to remember commercial. All right. May scrambling. Going to take off and run by the sticks. I think he's got it. He does on the far side to the 48-yard line. That's a first down. You want to get you on the call for it. All right. SNL December to remember car commercial. All right. We'll do that. Magic Card fan with a 5. Appreciate you, man. Wani Quartet complains about doing OT in the middle of the game because the game isn't over yet. I love it. And which game do you want, Magic Card fan? Appreciate you, man. Now, Michael wants to vote. Turn this off when we were young. All right, we'll do that. Yeah, this game is bad. All right, we'll do all that. Which game do you want, Magic Card fan? Appreciate you, man. Let me get everything in a queue. I'm going to put a note stock. Stretch play here to the outside. That's going to get 2 for Stevenson. Height of the game to critical stream. All good. All good. All right, December, remember. SNL. Turn this off when you won't wake. All right, get you on it. Edging. Oh, with another 2. Appreciate you, man. Get you on that with edging. So 2nd and 8. Just by the bonus already. Because why not? May. Sideline shot comeback route that's caught by Pop at the 38-yard line. Gain of 10 and a first down. This could be a quick game. It could be. Very least it could be. All right, let's start with the audios. And then Vito with a 2. Which game do you want me to do? I'll get you the call for it. Then JFK with a 4. Appreciate it. Which game do you guys want? Get you on it. Mr. Right by Leona Lewis. Lyrics sound desperate. Ooh. All right. I roll the dice. Yep. Watch over the cup. Nah, I can't sit with a straight face. Mr. Right, Leona Lewis. It's a me retake Kilu. Starman Slaughter. Retake by Nixon. All right. Which game do you guys want? Get you on the call for it. May, first down, slam pass that's caught at the 31-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. It's booty. You won't wait for the sympathy vote. All right, all good. All good. Let me get you on. I got a note stock too, so I have all the requests. I'll put Michael's to a vote. Live for 2 college wrestling games about George Washington against Army. Use the 50 for the special historical quiz. You can, yes, you can. I am not good at I do not know Smash that well in terms of that. Hand over the middle, that's gonna get nothing. Henderson, nothing doing. Alright, so let me do Smash Ultimate Sporkle Quiz and then Roiny Quartet. Field Mets and Devin Williams. I don't think it means anything for Diaz. You could just have that C89. Yeah, this team sucks. What jump message video come from BOT? Yes. 3rd and 1. I formation to the bottom of the screen. Yeah, we're going to start it now because this game is just so bad. See? Nothing doing. Bottled up. 4th down. Good stuff there by the Giants' run defense as Stevenson gets nothing up the middle. See if they go for it. This is Father Chat. Yes, I did see that. With Wake and the song. Yes, I did. Phil's Red Sox, Reds, Mets from the run for Schwarber. Who gets him? I think Red Sox. Yeah, somebody remember SNL. Well, they're going for it at the 36-yard line. They're going for it. They're going to snap it. May. Slam pass caught. First down at the 26. Diggs. Gain of 10. Keeps the clock moving. Right now, this game is important, yes. All right, December to remember SNL. Right, here we go. December to remember. We're still calling the game. It's just, this one's so over. Oh, no. Sorry, I don't mind our decision. Yep, one of the top 2 at the bottom. Okay. Toss play on the outside. Stevenson will be taken out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Yeah, she's not wrong on this in terms of... That's how most people should react. We don't have the money for this car. I love it. I appreciate you a ton, Titania. Again, say someone's not true. I haven't heard anything. He should be gone. To the top of the screen. They'll send for May. Deep shot. Incomplete. For Booty on the fly. Monthly payment. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The Super Saber. I did not see that, Tanner. Should not do a good thing. He's going to drink at 9 in the morning. Third down, May. They're going to send for May. Looking sideline, out route. Henderson bobbles it, then catches it. And now broken up by Phillips. What? What? Wait, now the cheating plot twist? What on earth? You look like savings. 45-yard try. Oh, God. 45-yard try, Borregales. Ooh, that is shanked. Wide left, just his third miss of the season. Johns will get it back. That was good. And not even close to Borregales. Chance to go 4 for 4 on the night. That was just a wounded duck. Giants get it back here. First down at the 35-yard line when we get back in this one. Oh, man, that was good. All right, Blink-182, December, or turn this off when we're young. Yeah, bad miss there. All right, turn this off. 23-second song. Those are always good interlude songs, right? When we were young, Blink-182. Definitely not the game. Definitely not. Nope. Oh, so the whole premise of buying a spouse car for Christmas is ridiculous. Yeah, you need to test drive it. I'm not buying a car without test driving it. It's a big purchase, too. Never care less about a missed field goal in my life? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Got more room temperature? Yeah, I think it's going to be okay, but... All right, commercial break right now. Doesn't work because it goes like 4-4, then 3-4. This is like a 7-4 chorus? Yeah, this is like a 7-4 chorus. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Believe me. Now, John Marshall sucks right now. The Vrabel seem very comfy. Frank Cancel going to New York? Oh, that sucks. And John scored a score to the so make a stop. Yeah. Will the Week 16 game stand Sunday up Dolphins Bengals win? No, I don't think so. All right, first down, the 35-yard line for the Giants. This is an interesting song because of the 7-4 time signature. Two at the top, one at the bottom. My formation here. Dart. Have in the middle. And they'll get about 7. Giants down by a crap ton of points. So bench start? Yeah, just for his health, yeah. Football season's been on drugs, yes it has been. Best team for you, it's Dolphins. Giants says to finish 1-2 in the draft, could cash in big with draft capital. Yeah, Giants definitely would. Titans, I don't know. Because Cam Ward's feuding with everyone, and he's not playing well. Dart at least is playing well. Play action, Dart. They're going to send 4. Second read, not there. Going to step up and try and take off for the first. He will dive ahead for the first of the 46-yard line before he's taken down on the play by Elijah Ponder. When Jameis, yeah. That was a good one. What's next? The Q. Edging. Back to his left to the bottom of the screen, including Wandale. Play action. Caught by Wandale. Gets a block to the 50. And he'll cut inside to the 48 where he's brought down after a gain of 6 on the play by Craig Woodson, the 4th round pick. In plus territory once again. I hear a lot of Harvey Danger on this. I hear Harvey Danger flagpole sitta. Watch the game on computer? Yes. Yeah, watch it on computer. 2nd and 3. Hand him up the middle. That'll be a first down. Then some to the 40. Tracy. Brought down by Woodson at the 38-yard line. Gain of 10 in plus territory. I love the nasal on this one, too. One on the top, one on the bottom. The handoff again to Tracy. Bounce outside to the 35. Now cuts inside of the 30. He'll get 9. 2nd and 1. Taken down by Hawkins. $90 seconds go in the 3rd. We're exactly where when we started this one. One on the top, one on the bottom. Yeah, the field goal attempt. Yeah, he just stubbed his toe. I don't get it. I don't get anything of the Giants today. Play is blown down with 118. There was a helmet malfunction. Yeah, I think Jack Emmons' helmet came off. Maybe the helmet got stuck with something? Yeah, I think 2 helmets got stuck with each other. We got the 4-chord bridge. So I'll come out for this play. It's a bit of a wardrobe malfunction. The beat dropping out. The drums dropping out. All right. They'll reset the play clock. And now we go. 1:15. Dart under center. One at the top, one at the bottom. Handoff again up the middle, and this one will get the first down at the 27-yard line. Gain of 3. That is Tyrone Tracy once again, 2nd-year man. Increased role with Scadaboo's injury. All right, next up, Mr. Right, Leona Lewis. Yeah, there's more people than it looks. It is. A Christmas song? Okay. Stretch play on the near side. That'll get a yard. Again, they're just running the ball. Killing a lot of clock here. Down by 23. Yeah, it almost looks like it should be the Generals. Yep. Had NBA? I don't blame you. You hear the sound? Yeah, it sounds desperate. Yep. Sounds desperate. 2nd and 9. Stretch play. Now cuts back inside. Tracy down to the 22. 3rd and 5. Put a poll up. They have a class of videos. Ooh, all right. And there are a lot of songs like this, to be fair, for Christmas. Like, I got the message, like my husband, my boyfriend, not home for Christmas. I want him back. Please bring him back. Oh, no, wait. Wait. Okay, wait, this song took a very different direction. Wait a second. Is someone cheating on your significant other with Santa? Wait. Am I... Wait. Did she... Wait. For the Giants, nice. I think Giants are going to... I think so, too. Should we have watched another video? Oh, you could. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's catchy. But, like, is this... Yeah, this is a little bit too desperate. Zach with the 2 of this game is like Globetrotter Generals. It does. This is a pretty bad one right now. Which game do you want, Zach? Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want? I am streaming that one, yeah. I stream all the primetime games. Which game do you want? Get you in the call for it. Yeah, this song took a very different direction. Obviously, there are a lot of songs about, like, wanting your man home for Christmas. This doesn't feel like that song. She just wants someone. I feel like she wants to cheat on her man with Santa. Dexter Manley's Falmouth Saint Center 88. Ooh, I did not know that. Troy could open can beer. I would not blame him if he did. I would not blame him if he decided to. It's from one of those games. Big Ten game, perfect. Well, it sucks about OT is I cannot tell what is being played without distraction for the vid. We're doing Mr. Right now. We're gonna do It's a Me retake next, and then we'll do the quartet at one of the next commercial breaks. All right, It's a Me retake Kilu. Here we go. Watch your Wagart, nice. Well, if Santa was real, Mom would just do it here. That would destroy kids everywhere. All right, we'll start the fourth quarter of this massacre. 79% around with the Patriots, 21% on drugs. To the top, to the bottom. Wildcat. Yeah, let's put the Wildcat down by that much. Fake the toss to Dart. He's going to run to the outside to the 20-15-10. Singletary cuts inside. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. They run the Wildcat and Singletary gets in. We'll see if they go for 2. They got to go for 2 at some point. Guess you're going to flex on the left side is going to be, yep. Yeah, Kentucky won Stein. That'd be a good move. He's done a great job at Oregon. Some songs that sound like they're good from Oregon. Yes. He's only 17. That's like an idiot. Yep. Nice blocking there, at least. It's a heck of a block by John Michael Schmitz. Runs over 2. I would, yes. You need to know what you need. You need to know exactly what you need at this point. They will go for 2. Offense stays out there. Might have to onside. Yeah, I might onside. 2-point try for the 22-yard run. 2 at the top. 1 at the bottom. Dart. Pressured. Has to get rid of it. Somehow will get by the defensive tackle. Gets by Farmer. Now throws across his body into the end zone. That's caught. Darius Slayton over the middle. I don't know how he did that. It's a heck of a play by Dart. Just buying time. Flushed out. Gets by Ponder. And it's down to 15. So it is a 2-score game. Was about to hit, yep. And Slayton just jumping up for that one. Gets the leverage on Carlton Davis. And gets it. Where's the ready? Yep. After a touchdown. Well, you gotta do after a touchdown. Ace from above. Yep. Best on your song for the Giants. Rip Ace. Yes. Yep. New York Groove. Yep. Don't say the onside kick. No, not an opposition this early. I'm fine kicking off deep. Oh, now we get slow tempo. All right, now we go slow tempo. All right. I need another 2-point conversion for stop, of course, yes. Right, you're not unsigning just yet. Right now, was this Wario? Oh, no, here we go. Right, you don't need to do. You score pretty quick at the quarter. In 30-15, your score. If you like what you see, like, subscribe. But it feels like a chance for the Generals game. We have 2 score games. Yes, we do. If it gets down to 1 score, we'll stop OT for the moment. H4 Pittsburgh, I think so too. Spell on the test, yeah. I like the key change when it gets to the slowdown part. 4-15, that could happen, yeah. Why Giants went out the entire third quarter? I have no clue. Giants are just being dumb this entire game. San Antonio gets the long way of team. What should the touchdown song be? Something Alamo related. And they were better than this. Yes, they were. All right, kickoff. Fielded at the 5, taken out to the 10, 15. Trying to bounce outside at the 20 and brought down the 23-yard line. So that's how the Pats will start this drive. Giants, if they get a stop, I don't want to say they're back in this thing. I really don't. Because they're not. But if they do get a stop and a quick one, they do have a chance to at least make it semi-interesting. You might say it's going to be interesting. I don't know how they're going to do it. Technology has not worked for any of those yet. All right. Starman Slaughter retake. 17-14 and what, 21-17? Run the ball here, yep. I like this calm response one. Play action, May. In the flat to his tight end on the far side. Henry to the 25-30, 35-40. Al be trucked out of bounds to the 43. Taken out on the play by Bobby O. Okay. Yeah, 22 and a first. Derp is derping. Yes, it is. This one's catchy. Very much calm response, like Amsterdam style vocals. Worst Christmas gift I received? I don't know. The weirdest one. I know there was one I expected to be a dog toy, and when it came in, it was something I did not order. So I gave that to my sister. I expected to get it for my sister's dog, and it was not what I expected to get. They sent me the wrong thing. Hand off here. That'll get about 2. As Stevenson gets down to the 44. I like these horns. Oh, these like synth horns are interesting. Fire straight at the end of the season? Yeah, you have to. You have to fire him. You gotta just clean house. Start over. Yeah, why wait? Yeah. I wouldn't even wait after this one. Second down. 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom, ball at the 45-yard line. May under center. 13.5 to go in this slaughter. Giants about to score the Pats 8-0 in the second half. Play action, May. Screen pass. Gets a block. First down to the 45 and down to the 43. Good block there by Morgan Moses. For a gain of 15 and a first. They're in plus territory already. A field goal makes it a 3-score game. That's like good background music. Sorry, go from Hard Mafia? Yep. 2 bottom of the screen, 2 in the backfield. May will take it. He'll go delayed handoff up the middle. And gain about 2 there for Henderson at the 41-yard line. Go as hire Brian and Kelly. Yes, they could. So we're going to have the Pats lost the Raiders week 1. Week 1 is bizarre. Remember, the Saints were like the greatest show on turf for the first 2 weeks of the season last year. Hire Chris Greer, who's available. Yep. 7-0 Brown Pilly of the Seahawks. Both were used to at the same time, play different sides of the field. I really said about Brandon. I would say there's Sam what's there. Back to his right. One top, one the bottom. May, they're going to send 5. May, pressure off the edge. He will take the sack at the 45. Taken down on the play by Zaire Barnes. 3rd and 12. Pocket collapse there. You got to stop here. You get the ball back, and you're only down 2 scores. Again, it's not likely, but you got all your timeouts. Just got to stop. Do not get him into field goal range. So really treating this not as 3rd and 12. You're treating this really as 3rd and 6, I would say. There are a lot of key changes in that song. That was good with the Star Manslaughter remake. 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Just going to swing it out to his back. And thrown out at the 41-yard line is Stevenson on the near side. Keeps the clock running. Yep. 4th and 8. Brian and Chip is the coaches, yes. And just like that, the Giants get off the field. Forced out of bounds by Newman. It'll be a 59-yard try. So they're going to punt the ball away. Bryce. So if they take the delay of game, they will. They'll take delay of game so that they have better spot to punt it. The Giants don't have to accept it, but they won't do the... I'll do a ChatGPT. And they will take the delay of game. Giants will accept the penalty. Some more breathing room. Place Pat Stevens, Giants defense. Punt here. Gets it off. Fair catch called for and made at the 14-yard line. Not the best punt there, just 32 yards. Holland making that play. Now the Giants have the ball. Down by 15. If they do something here, they got a shot. Things get a little bit more interesting. We'll go to commercial break. So while we do that commercial break, let's do this ChatGPT really quickly. Let's do this ChatGPT about the Brat Pack upset that I started OT early. Pretty much end of the stream. With the Pats up, that's going to do it. I'm going to call it here. No comeback coming. Thanks for tuning in. What? He can't stop. I was watching that. He has to finish the whole game. That's what you're supposed to do. But I don't want the stream to be over. I wasn't done watching. It's not fair. He didn't even ask us. He can't just leave. I command him to stop streaming. I didn't get permission for the game to stop. I want more football. This is so annoying. How can he just quit because the Giants are losing? I want to see the losing. That's the best part. All right, I'll see you all next time. No, JG9, you come back. Didn't even tell us a goodbye story or anything. Why would he do this? I was having fun. Now my fun is gone. I bring a world decree. It says streams must never ever stop if I'm still watching. Yeah, this is worse than time Arthur changed the channel when I wasn't done. Adults always seem to just do something without asking us. He's leaving. Make him stay. I want the stream. I want it. Someone fix this. History's showing us everything, even the boring part. Especially the boring part. Oh, no, that's fine. That wouldn't screw me. Just because the Giants can't score doesn't mean he gets to quit. Maybe they'll get a touchdown. Maybe. Probably not, but still. Then it ends. What are we supposed to do? I don't know. Everything is ruined forever. You will all do what I want instead. We're going to reenact the rest of the game, and I'm going to be every player on the Patriots. No way. If anyone gets through the Patriots, it's me. You can be the Giants. They stink. I do not play for losing teams. But I don't want to play a pretend game. I want the real game. Why can't things just go my way? I'm going to yell at the tablet until the stream comes back. Come back, JG9. We miss you. Come back. Come back. There you go. All right. That was a good one. It's not over. Giants have the ball game. We have nothing in the queue. We'll do Sporkle quiz later. We'll do that afterwards. I'll do the Smash Ultimate Sporkle quiz later. We have nothing in the queue. But again, I am taking audio, video, ChatGPT, Sporkle quiz. I'm taking all that. I've never done anything on that. It's too well known. So that won't happen. So the ball at the 14-yard line for the Giants. I'll take any requests while we do this. Take any requests for audio, video, ChatGPT. So the girl to a little bit earlier, more desperate than Leona Lewis was on that one song. Yeah, that was very desperate. I will take any requests for that. Oh, good, Michael. Yep. Here we go. One at the top, one at the bottom. I formation here. Last touchdown was on the Wildcat. Motion tight into the bottom. Call a stretch play and stuffed immediately. Loss of 2. Bouncing outside. Again, they're showing no urgency with these runs. Tracy gets stuffed. That's how things line up. I'm not going to pay $5 for a 2-minute video. Oh, it's only 2 minutes? I'll allow it to her. I'll allow it to her. That's fine. If it's a 2-minute vid, I'll allow it. I'll allow it, JFK. Giants go for 2. They should, yes. I will go for 2 if you score. Joe, the 5, appreciate you, man. You wanted Duke, if I'm not mistaken. I see Little Bear for giving 100 to resume the stream. Ooh. Represented by Huts. Little Bear's representing Blue Hurdler. Alright, we'll get that in. Appreciate you, man. Wolves, I don't think they're going to be the worst, but they're pretty bad with 2 points. You will do it after the game, too. We'll do it after the game as well. So we have a stoppage here for an injury timeout. So we'll get back in just a little bit. If it's 2 minutes, I'll allow it. Yep, injury timeout. $3 minutes. I'll do $3. I'll go $3 on that one. That would be a quick game. I thought so too. Some funny wrestling skills with that. Ooh, nice. If the Giants come back, that'd be insane. I don't think it's happening. Yeah, Michigan basketball should be the #1 team after how they did in the Players era. I mean, that was incredible. Just took a shot to the head there. Second and 12, back underway. Dude, Darby's the worst. They'll be the worst. That's why I don't think Wolves will be the worst. They're going to send 4, screen pass to the far side. That's caught at the 15-20 and brought down the 22-yard line. Gain of about 10 for Singletary. Comment for 20 months now. Appreciate you been watching the Rockets right now. The dunk straight out is king, but at least fair to say the Jazz use and Mountain beats their old Dayglow crap. You're not wrong there. You are not wrong on that one. The current jerseys look like practice jerseys. The old ones from the 90s, bangers. You're not wrong there. One top 3 of the bottom. Dart, they're going to send 4. Stepping up, avoids the sack, will take off and dive ahead of the 25 for a first down. Taken down the play by Harold Landry. That's enough on a gain of 3 to get it. 9.5 to go. So I got a long ways to go. Well, where was the knee down? Well, it was down, I think, the 24, but it still is enough for the first. One at the top, 2 at the bottom. They'll call a run up the middle. Here's Singletary, nothing doing. I got these runs on first down. You seem to stop when you're down by 15 points. It's not working during on the stop. I don't know why they're still running. It's killing a lot of clock. So it's more than fine for the Patriots right now. This is taking so much time off the clock. Tyrone Tracy carted off. Getting him the head. Are we holding? I have no idea. It's taking a lot of time. 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Right then, if they don't win by the holiday season, if they don't win Boxing Day, they're going to send 4. Dart steps up, fires to the sideline, and that is broken up by Gonzalez. Looking for Wan'Dale Robinson. Can't do it. Thoughts on Dart? I think he's better than Ward. I like him. He just needs to be smarter in terms of protecting himself. Third down. He's going for sticks literally at this point. 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Back to his left. Dart's going to take it. They're going to send 5. Dart going to flush out to the near side. Going to look to take off and run again. He'll pump fake and he'll go out of bounds after a gain of 1. Trying to direct traffic to come back and just lost his bearings across the line of scrimmage, and now they'll pump the ball away. Not going to go for it here. Yeah, they're punting the ball. Jamie gets it off. Fields at the 25. Missed tackle. Now bounced outside, coming back into the 30. 35 and brought down the 36-yard line. Gain of 10 on the return. Pats to take over at 7:41. That's actually better, yeah. That's actually way better. In terms of clock, that's way better. All right, let's do the ChatGPT real quickly. All right. Low Remember donating 100. Here we go. Chorus now in such a case of Joe versus Low Remember parties. Please take your seat. Your Honor, the prosecution is ready-ish. The defense is prepared, Your Honor. Mr. Hutz, your client alleges he suffered emotional distress because Little Brown Bear donated $100 to, what's his name? Jarrett9, Your Honor. A very serious football live stream. And he ruined it. Ruined. Yes, Your Honor. My client was emotionally devastated because the stream was supposed to end early, freeing him from the agony of watching the Giants lose by, let me check my notes. Apparently 7.49 for all-you-can-eat nacho night. Mr. Hudson, it's not a score, that's a receipt. And your point? Your Honor, the defense will show that my client, a 4-year-old bear, did nothing unlawful. He simply wanted the stream to continue. A perfectly legal act. I didn't want JJ to go bye-bye. I paid lots of money. 100, that's more than 4. Mr. Hutz, your witness. Now, Little Brown Bear, isn't it true you only donated that money to torture my client? No, I just wanted more football. And JG9 does the silly voice when the quarterback falls down. What voice? Okay, he's tough. He's like a tiny furry Al Capone. Objection, Your Honor. Counsel is intimidating the witness. Intimidating? Me? Why, I haven't intimidated anyone since the time I represented myself in my own malpractice suit. Sustain. Please continue with actual questions, Mr. Hutz. Right, actual questions. Looks like questions, maybe. Lauren Bear, do you even have $100? My mommy gave her my credit card because I cried really loud at the grocery store. As is his constitutional right, that donation changed the course of the game. I'd already mentally checked out. Exactly. My client suffered long-term emotional damage. Is long-term with 1 hyphen or 2? Mr. Hutz, that's enough. Your Honor, the prosecution rests. Your Honor, Huntz didn't even say anything. I move for immediate dismissal on the grounds that the plaintiff has no legal theory, no damages, and no lawyer. Objection. Overruled. You're not licensed. The lawsuit is frivolous, ridiculous, and possibly the result of poor life choices. Case dismissed. Yay, do I get a cookie for winning? We'll discuss your billing rate later. Does this mean the Giants still lost? Yes, but on the bright side, we only owe the court $17,000 plus snacks. What snacks? The bailiff said the gavel is not to be eaten, but how else was I supposed to test its durability? He ate the gavel. Jeez. Oh, Hutz, you've done it again. Lionel Hutz, you've done it again. Here we go. First down. The give. Up the middle and brought down at the 43-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. All of them this year, I'm going to guess Breeze, Fitzgerald, Kuechly, and Vinatieri. That's my guess. The Giants have all their timeouts, but punting the ball, I'm not sure you're going to get 2 quality possessions, especially because you got to go for 2 at some point. If you don't get it, you need 3 possessions. So it's not pretty. 2nd and 3. Handoff here, up the middle, and bounce outside to the 50. Henderson, 45, 42nd level, similar to the 35, and down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 27 for the second round, picking up Ohio State, and that's a first down. The final score will not be as close as the actual. Will not be as It will look closer than it actually was. Henderson just tortured him today. More dumb decisions. Oh, we're doing Gannon tomorrow. Yeah, Henderson's run over everyone right now at this point. It's bad. It's really bad. May. Pump fake. Looks deep down the field. Open. Caught. There was a flag on the play. It's a touchdown as things stand for Hunter Henry. We'll see if this one comes back. There is a flag on the play. Came at the line of scrimmage. Illegal shift on the offense. So obviously that'll be accepted. Illegal contact on the defense. Fouls offset. We'll redo the down. Can be fired this year? Yes, he should be. 100%. Here's on my fantasy football league. I want to win, so that was a good result. Yep. I said L should be suspended. I don't know about that. I wouldn't suspend him. How's it going, Allie? Welcome back to just this massacre of a game. Just absolute drubbing. Handoff here. Breaks a tackle. Henderson down to the 25, and that'll be a gain of 5. 8 more clock. Yep. I just have to give up. Yep. Oh, no. In the game or no? In the drop? No, not. No. You'll get one at some point. Biggest frauds at 25. Eagles or Colts? I would say Eagles. 2nd down. Spin the Packers and play football again along with Ohio State. I wonder what teams you root for with that. Second and 5. 2 at the top. They'll throw a screen pass to the outside's Diggs, and he will get out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Hit the clock for the Pats. Yes, they did. Clock does not stop until 5 minutes if you go out of bounds, so can make half of it, maybe at some point, yeah. Yeah, Stevenson's ball right. He's holding on to the ball. That's what's important. Lucky ChatGPT. Third down. Eagles, I think part of it just the offense is just so stagnant. The rest of football history, Charles Martin. Easily Charles Martin. Andre McMahon. QB sneak. First down the 19. Just QB1. I don't think anything changes. James QB1. Doesn't change how bad the special teams were today. 4:46. Clock is stopped on the QB sneak. R. Kelly, Aladdin, Whole New World parody. Oh boy. All right, which you want Duke? Appreciate you, man. It should be enough for the first. So I think, yeah, Giants called timeout. I want to prolong the misery even more. Appreciate you, man. Get you on. We'll do that. Appreciate your counter as always. We're doing OT. We've been doing it for a bit now, just because, you know, this one is pretty much done and dusted. All right. Yeah, that was a dirty head, yeah. Martin was worse. All right. I think timeouts. 2-score game, but they just want to make the suffering. Who's it by? I don't see it. Handle up the middle. Bounce outside to the 15, and will be thrown down the 14-yard line. Goes Stevenson. Now give the Giants a second timeout. Tatum, well, that wasn't intentionally dirty. Tatum was, like, remorseful after that. Yeah, what's the channel on that one, Connor? Because I don't see it. Hainsworth, yeah, that was pretty dirty. Is it short? Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, I see it. Oh, no. Yep, I see it. The Giants are a bye next week. They're also a bye this week, apparently. I love the animation of this one, but yeah. I can show you the world. May scramble out to the near side. He will slide in bounds. He's going to lose 2, but smart play to keep the clock moving. Nothing open. Eject him on Sammy White. Yeah, that was a bad one. That was brutal. That was great. This sort of seemed like that. It does sort of like the do you have a press? I mean, that was great. I mean, that's one of his like all-time iconic moments in terms of just how weird it was. 3rd and 5. I'll also take OT requests. This game has been over for a while, so taking some OT requests. Audio, video, ChatGPT, Sparkle Quiz, Order Sports. You know the drill at this point. Brown goes one chin step the other. Yep. That was bad. He was on ABC News testing out stuff. Yes, he was. Give that telestrator out for that. That's when you know it's bad. That's when you know the game is bad, when they're telestrating a GMA thing. 3 at the top, 1 bomb back to his right. Yeah, John Harrison. Yes, that's my favorite one. Now back to his left. Stevenson. Field goal makes it a 3-score game. I'll just run the ball here. They are going to throw. Middle of the field. It is caught by Henry. He'll stretch ahead for the first. Move it down to the 9-yard line. I'll kill another 2 minutes off the clock. Means Pats will be up by 3 scores. 2 minutes left. And at that point, it's done. Henry having a good day today. Brought down by Dane Belden. Hand up the middle. Henderson will get about a yard. 2nd and goal. Yukiko Alonso, that was a pretty bad one too, yeah. Trying 2nd 8. They'll just run the ball, I think, in the 3-score game. I did not know about Keep Possible on GMA. 2nd and goal. May, 3 at the top, 2 at the bottom. They just get it off, apparently. And incomplete on the out route. I'm surprised they threw the ball. I would not be throwing here. First off, it should be a delay of game, but I'm surprised they're throwing the ball. Just run it out. And take it down to 2 minutes. Kick the field goal, make it a 3-score game. And that does it. They do throw. I don't even know where you chance it. Even chance a pick 6. I don't know. Third and goal. May, they are going to throw again. May, stepping up, going to take off and run. We brought down to 5. Fourth and goal. So here Barnes on the stop. I'm not crazy about that decision, but yeah, Hendy is so good. And they'll kick the field goal. They'll take me off the field. $23-yard try. 4 for 5 today. It is now a 3-score game. And if it wasn't over before, it is over now. 33-15. Again, we're in OT as well. Bills win week 15, clinches the division. Yep. 3's better than 0. Absolutely. 3-score game is all they care about at this point. Pats will win. They'll retake the number 1 seed. And cold weather is awful. Yes, it is. Yeah, he could have done that 49. He could have done that. The way he did it, though, was, like, very controversial, and obviously. Next Pats game needs to be a dome. I can see that at some point. But it's not going to be for a while, obviously, because they built the whole area around Patriot Place. It's not going to be for a while. All right, 33-15, your score. Haven't once back in 07, so it's not Scorigami. We've had a lot of weird scores that have only happened like once or twice, but not Scorigami. 33-15, Giants have no timeouts. They need a miracle at this point. Kickoff, end zone, touchback, 35-yard line. Was the Eagles even underrated that year? I mean, it was good. It's almost got me. Yes, it is. This score was a show, a bit of a beatdown. This was, that's where I know it's bad. Yeah, 3-score game. It felt worse. It felt like a 40-point game. First down dart. They're going to throw. Out route, caught out of bounds at the 41-yard line, gain of 6. It's Theo Johnson. I started with that graphic that they just showed. Devin Williams going to the Mets. I like it. I think if you bring back Diaz, I like it. He was on the first score. Yes, it was. Give it to his back. Breaks a tackle. Singletary pushed out of bounds. Tiptoe on the sideline at the 42-yard line with 2:02. As I went sitting there? I don't know. I would put him in at this point. This one's over. See Jackson Dart? He might. Checks it down to his back. Singletary brought down at the 35. Gain of 8. Well, a 2-minute warning. Yeah, it really was a legend. Yeah. Andrews Calrada made the most heated MLB debate for MVP. It was pretty heated. Don't know if it's the most heated. Judge Ohtani was pretty heated a couple of years ago. Judge Ohtani was very heated a couple of years ago. I've got a 2-minute warning. Just put us out of our misery at this point. So NBC clears, yep. Also why NBC clears is this graphic. That's also why they clear. Yeah, this is just disrespectful. Honestly, this is crap journalism on their part. Race for the 1 seed. Colts are on the graphic. The Jaguars are not. Last time I checked, the Jags are literally ahead of the Colts right now. Last time I checked, the Jaguars have a higher seed than the Colts as things stand. Last time I checked, the Jaguars have an easier schedule. Last time I checked, the Jags still have to play the Broncos, so they get the head-to-head that way, potentially. Yeah. If you're going to put 1-8-4 team on there, why are you putting the wild card on there, not the, divisional winner? Why are you not putting the actual division winner on there as things stand? Put all the 8-4 teams on there, or don't put any of them on there. But the fact you put the Colts on there and not the Jaguars, when, the Jags are literally ahead of the Colts right now, with an easier schedule. I see you, ESPN. I see you. I see you. It's all the motivation we need. That's all the motivation this team needs. Yeah, division leader, yes. Not winner, leader. It's all the motivation this team needs. Then again, they showed Jaguar Chiefs highlights and showed a shot of the old stadium when they did it, so. Showed a shot of a stadium that was like the stadium from 10 years ago in terms of the signage, so. Yeah, I don't think they care about us. I don't think ESPN cares about the Jaguars. Hopefully it's World War II. It should be. Jay News on the graphic. I don't know about that. Print that and post tomorrow morning. Yes, you should. Second down here. Yeah, that was good. I did like that. Dart, they'll send 5. Dart, stepping up, will get sacked at the 42. Again, I don't even know why he's still in the game. Brought down play by Ponder. Third and 8. This game was quick. I mean, it's going to be sub 3 hours. Somehow. Third down. They'll send 6. Dart hit as he throws. Going fly route. Broken up over the middle. Looking for Slayton. Carlton Davis on the breakup. 4th down. Just going to kill it there right now. Yep. I don't even know why he's still out there. 3-score game after all the injuries. This is just malpractice on Kafka's part. We'll show when it matters. Yep, we'll see. Maybe could have gone PI. I don't even care at this point. Maybe grab the shoulder pad. I don't even know. I just want to go home. 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom. They're going for it. So much things cost off at 50s. Yep, they're going to send 6. Start. Middle of the field. Tipped. Incomplete. Broken up by Christian Ellis. Was hit on the throw as well. Turnover on downs. Pats will win the game. 33-15. Your final score. That was one of the worst displays of football I've seen. But that game ended before 11. Yes, it did. And this one did too as well. Patriots, number 1 seed, 11-2. 10 straight wins for New England. On cruise control right now, going into their bye. Big game against Buffalo after this. Right, T-Law's got haters. Yeah, Jaguars just get disrespected. T-Law's got haters. Shout out to Javelin comes in. That's good at least. Why are they not on the graphic? 10 straight wins. The stadium is empty. As this game was over about 2 hours ago. Jack's 43% odds and Indy 34%. That sounds about right. Texans are also in the mix, too. There's one hang on the same first. Fantasy because second place team also had 0.26. Oof. Because I have a chance to top seed or something in the graphic? No, not with that schedule. No chance. The graphic, we'll see if the graphic was ESPN's anti-kind of channel towards forever. Yep. All right. Now we'll actually do OT. The graphics of Texas are best of the South. Well, they're 7-5. That's why. Texans are 7-5. They can't get the 1. I think they're too far back. OT now, yep. But the problem is that it's not that they put the Colts on, not the Jaguars. The problem is that they put the Colts were 8-4, and they put an 8-4 team on, but not not the 8-4 team that's actually leading their division. Smash character quiz, yep. Ranch with the graphic, it's so disrespectful. Buffalo also wasn't on the graphic. Yeah, can't throw 300. No, we cannot. Balamed, yep. All right. Now we'll start the OT period. $5 or more. You see what it takes to get into the queue. Half off song with signed, seal delivered. It's finally over. Oh, man, that game was awful. Such a lack of flex schedule these days, because usually the games are pretty good. It's part of that. Also, there's some argument in terms of networks protect too many games. Networks are allowed to protect way too many games. Yep. Patriots Bills? No. That's not a Sunday Night Football game. I know the tour. Don't know what you got. All right, we'll do that. I know that. Put a poll up. Bears best team in the NFC? I do. Oh, you're not asking me. Yeah, minor concerns about goal line situation, playing the food for too long. Yeah, this wasn't one of those, though. Only division for one day. They're not that popular. No, we still lead the division. This can't change nothing about that. We still lead the division. This game changed nothing about that. Mine with a 5er. Oh, 8er, I should say. Blink wave. Oh, an 8er. Oh, alrighty. Appreciate you, man. All right. You know what you got? And blink wave. All right, we'll do that. Appreciate you guys. Again, we're doing OT right now. I'll do the quiz at the same time. My friends are officially limited for these. Yes, they are. All right. And then we'll do... Okay, you don't know what you got. Is it $5 more? All good. Oh, I appreciate you, man. Most difficult? Yeah, Path 3 is pretty tough. Okay, Smash Ultimate Quiz. Which one am I playing? I see a lot of quizzes. I don't know which one I'm playing. On this one, Titania. It's reaction wow on that one. Yeah, I don't know which one you want me... How's it going, Doc? I appreciate tuning in after whatever the heck that game was. We had 200 roll repeats on stream. Let's see what it takes to get into the queue. No, I won't play Turkey, nope. I don't know which one I'm playing. Hello, Michael Damien. I do know that song. Pat season rank among best one-year turnarounds. It's up there. We gotta win it all. Character 1, such a vain answer. Alright, character 1. Yep, here we go. Alright. Oh, yeah, Waluigi's not in. Wario, I mean. Yeah, they are playing New England, still in Miami. Yep. Right, if they win all 9, I'm still number 1 easily. Duck Hunt. Peach. Oh, what's that guy? I haven't played Smash in forever. Oh. I haven't played this game forever. Choking associating Knuckles? Well, I put Sonic down. Again, I got time. I type pretty fast. I'm trying to remember all the ones. Trying to remember all of them. All right, Blink Wave coming up next. Remember the favorites? They could be, yeah. They could definitely be. Trying to remember. Zelda. Toon Link. I'm gonna put Link down. Kirby, obviously. Man. Let's see, competitive game and a complete game and we get the buy next week. Yep, that's pretty good. 5-8 limit for who cares? Oh man. Yeah, I finished top 3 in points in my Dynasty League the last 2 weeks. And I lost both games. So I'm in a good spot right now. Oh man. I'm trying to look at the big characters. I used to play this game all the time in college. I've been playing forever. Haven't played this game in forever. Oh, man. Fox. I got Sonic. Oh, man. Man. I haven't played this game forever. Pikachu, obviously Pikachu with a Thunderbolt. Little Pikachu? Baby Pikachu? What's he called? I got Wii Fit Trainer. Lucario, yes. Of course, this Smash characters. I could have swore Baby Pikachu was in Mewtwo, yep. Who's the guy? Who's the... Oh my god, the astronaut. The little plink... No. Who's the guy? Olimar, yeah, that's the guy. Olimar. Which one am I playing? We're just doing, Dr. Mario, yep. Ness. Of course, Jigglypuff. I couldn't stand Jigglypuff in the game. I put Yoshi in. I thought I put Yoshi in. Captain Falcon, yeah. With the Falcon Punch, yep. Pichu. There it is, yep. Olimar, yep. Ice Climbers. I did not play the version with Ice Climbers. Oh, what's the Boxer guy? What's that Boxer guy? Game Watch. That's the guy I was thinking of too, with the black and white, like the stick figure. Oh, who's the Boxer guy? Dark. I don't remember those guys. Oh my god, who? The Boxer, with the green gloves. Oh my god, who's the Boxer? Like I can picture these guys. I just don't know the names. Marth. I don't remember those. Game Watch. Meta Knight. Yep, he was a good character. Little Mac. That was the guy. Little Mac. Yep, Little Mac. Mega Man. Yep, that was the guy. No, not Mike Tyson. Clemens Origin? When I was in college, they weren't in. The game before the most recent one, I think. Right, Lil Mac. Yep, that's the guy. Oh, man. Chrome? I don't even remember him. Cloud and Bayo, yep. I don't think they were in that version. Beck? Nope. Ganondorf, yes, he was strong, yes. He was strong and powerful. I remember him. Oh, man. Like, there's a lot of these where, like, I would recognize. Wolf, I don't remember him. I only played one version of Smash. I played, like, a ton in college, but it's been forever. So I don't own Nintendo, so we play, like, every night. Did I get Daisy? I didn't get Daisy. Villager, yes. Yes, Villager, of course. Of course. Mii Fighter? Oh, I got Wii Fit Trainer. Young Link. Bayonetta. Zero Suit. Snake. Charizard was him? Squirtle. Yeah, Charizard wasn't. I don't remember Squirtle or Ivysaur. I don't remember. Isabelle, yeah, I remember her. Greninja, Ken, Bayonetta. I got her already. Yeah, I don't... Those names don't ring a bell. Yeah, the main characters were not in that one. Remember almost 5-hour Monday night game in the late 80s, Cleveland against someone? Yeah, no, games were very, very slow back in the day. Terry? Yeah, I don't remember Terry. King K. Rool. I know what that is. Minecraft, yeah, this is not, yeah. I did not play this version of the game. I know Sora is in from Kingdom Hearts, but I did not play that version. Banjo. Okay, the hero. I got Diddy Kong already. Oh, no, it's just in Pokemon. This is a video game, a different one. Joker. Terry. Kazuya. Min Min. Corin. Pyra. Rob. I remember Rob. Robin. Bowser Jr. Oh, yeah. Corbin. 7-Up guy. All good, so I appreciate you tuning in. King Hippo? I don't think so. Yep. Ridley, Simon. Piranha Plant. Yeah, I did not play this version of the game at all. What was the version I played? The version I was... I think it was... Which one was I? Yeah, I was Super Smash. I was the GG9. Oh, it was. I thought I got Rosalina. Oh, I didn't? Oh, man. Who do we miss? Lucas and King DD. I thought I got King DDD. I put that in. All right. What was the? Try to remember. Yeah, it was definitely, it was number 4. I played Smash Bros. 4. Yes, that was the one I played. Yeah, I played Smash Bros. 4. Yep, that was the version I played, yep. 100% the version I played was Smash Bros. 4. Yeah, that was 100% the version. Your Tech over Texan? Wow. That was a bit of a surprise. Alright, we got nothing left in the queue as things stand. We got nothing left in the queue. And we're still taking $5 for Morgan Steen at this point. I'll still take requests. So we still have some stuff if you do want it. You guys came in hot tonight. I appreciate you guys a ton. But yeah, that was Smash Wii U, yes. Play once you were bored? Oh, I love that game. Yeah, Georgia Tech winning Natties? Yes, it is. Main character? Oh, I did random. I went random. I mean, Kirby was fun because I could just camp out with Kirby. I was the camper out person. Anyone with a sword, though, I was pretty good with. Morris turns out Mary Gonzalez. Yeah, he had the punt return touchdown. Hey, go to Toast, which stinks when it gets the reprieve. I mean, Gannon's done. McDaniel might get a reprieve. I don't know at this point with how much they're winning. He might get a reprieve. Stefanski's done. Taylor, I think, will get a reprieve. Quinn will be fine. Morris is gone, I think. Yeah, because I usually just did random. I wasn't good with like Mario Luigi. I hated playing with Villager. People could dominate Villager. I couldn't. Olimar I sucked with. Wii Fit Trainer, I got like surprisingly good at it with Wii Fit Trainer. I was never good at 1v1s. I was the person that would just camp out and let other people take the damage. I would do that. Does anyone have 5 or wine container in DC? Everyone starts to like Wallflower. I love it. Yeah, more should be gone. Yep, you're not wrong there. Not wrong on that one. Tell us review code Burrow. Yeah. Also because the Bengals are cheap. Yeah, should have fired a while ago. How's it going, man? Rob with the Sixer. Appreciate you, man. Get you on the call. Remember, was a piggy bank on the Price is Right, not knowing that it's a gag prize. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'll get you both on Duke. We're going to be doing that game tomorrow. Well, with Sport Closers, there are lots of them on there, yes. We hit 200 repeats on stream. I will do that. Power ranking in the NFL. Rams are still my 1. Patriots are my 2. Seahawks 3. Packers 4. Broncos 5. I'll go with that. I think most people go crazy if their team won the Natty. All right, do that. Was you hear about the quiz after the vids? Have never participated? All good. Yep, we do this thing called Overtime. We just mess around on stream. Just take any requests and whatnot. All good, Tim. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that. How's you going to play in the ACTL game? Tiebreakers, strength of victory. It was a weird tiebreaker system. Kevin Matula, I did see that, yeah. Obviously can't be doing that. Can't be in people's homes. He's the OC of the Eagles. He calls the plays for the Eagles. Bears hold off the Packers. I think the Packers win. Okay, they do not know how Wildflower speaks. What the heck? I don't think ChatGPT knows how Wildflower speaks. I'm actually... I'm going to go with this just because of how dumb it is. Hang on. Patriots win by a lot. Yes, they did. All right. I don't think they know what Wildflower is. I'm going to try to do this. This is... Hang on. We got to change it. No decisions. I mean, Kafka at the end of the first half decided not to go for on 4th and 1 for some reason. They could have won by 40. I love it's a good song. Okay. I'm going to try this again. This is way better. That is way more like that. All right, that's more like Wildflower. That's more like Wildflower. Here's how the original one sounded. I have seen that. Yep, Italy probably should have done better in qualifying. Then. Yeah, the original one had Wildflower talking like a New Yorker. Hey, welcome to DC, baby. Oh, there's the monument. Look at all the dull stuff. Let's go. You want a pretzel? Best on DC? Swear on my mother. Get your maps here. Maps for the monuments. You're looking for the memorial or what? Yeah, that's not Wildflower. All aboard the DC tour. We're going to see the city. Beat it with a tenner. Which give you one? Get you on the call for it. Email. All right. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want me to do? I'll get you on the call. Yeah, that's definitely not Wildflower. This is more like it with Wildflower. Whose side do I take? I haven't thought about that one in a long time. Here we go. This one works. My feet are exhausted. Why is everything so far away? I don't want to be in Washington anymore. I want to go home. Yeah, no, he does not sound like that at all. Also resets the clock because we got a 10. So I should have a carriage. I'm not walking another inch until someone carries me. I deserve it. This whole trip is ridiculous. I just saw Arthur's having more fun than me. I hate everything. Suddenly Wildflower goes, children, the breeze has whispered your names to me. The clouds have rearranged. The pointy stick is near. Why is he talking like that? He's too weird. I want a normal person. Why can't anyone be normal today? This is not the type of tour guide I ordered. I want a new one right now. Great, perfect. Just what I need. A magical weirdo talking about sticks. Behold, oh hey there, kids. The tall, pointy one. Is it the stick of destiny? No. Too big. Too touristy. Tree friend, have you seen it? The stick that points to truth? I don't understand. Why is he talking like he's in a dream? This is the worst trip ever. Make the weird floating man go away. Jensen, I'm not sure yet. I'm in a nightmare. I demand someone stop me being so floaty and odd. Why me? I just want to complain about the heat. Children, the ground speaks. It says the pointy stick is elusive. Is this the chosen one? Is this the stick of enlightenment? No, it's just a stick. Why are you making it scary? He's making my head hurt. Too many words. I want a tea party, not a stick quest. Is that too much to ask? If he starts blessing with a stick, I'm leaving. Wildfire holds the pointy twig. Pointy stick, reveal your secrets. A squirrel steals it. The chosen messenger has taken it. The quest continues. Farewell, tiny loud ones. Come back. No, we go away. We don't know what we want, but we're miserable. That's more like it. You want more sound than Mr. Burns? I don't really hear the Mr. Burns in that, but that's how you do it. Next up, Low Round Bear wins the piggy bank. Welcome, Low Round Bear. Are you ready to play our number picking game for some fabulous prizes? No, I don't want to stand here. The lights are too bright. It smells like people. Well, that's showbiz. Let's take a look at what you could win. A scooter. I don't like scooters. They go too fast. They don't even come in brown. I want something nice and snuggly. Okay, well, you could also win a kitchen appliance set. I don't want to do chores. They're for grown-ups and they're mean. And finally, the last prize you might win is a piggy bank. That's not a real prize. That's a joke. I hate jokes. I want a snack. All right, Lower Bear, just pick numbers. Wherever they go, they go. You fill in the first prize completely, you win that prize. Why can't you fill in the numbers? I'm tired. This is boring. I want to sit down. You can save for one number. How about that? Fine. I pick a 4 because I'm 4. And it's the best number, but also the worst number because everything is hard. Great. You started the piggy bank. I don't want the piggy bank. Why is this game so rude to me? Just keep going. Fine. I picked 7 because it looks like a grumpy grown-up leaning over to yell at me. Stop putting the numbers there. I hate that pig. It's looking at me. Let's try one more number. Okay, I pick 0 because that's how many minutes of fun I've had today. Congratulations, you've won the piggy bank. The worst prize. No, that's the one I didn't want. Why did I get the scooter? I wanted the game to start over. This is the worst day of my whole life. Ethan kicks and wheels on stage as the piggy bank is placed gently beside him, comforting him. And that's how the game goes, folks. I'm telling Mommy Bear. She's going to say this was a bad game and I should have gotten a cookie. I deserve something. That's not fair. I love it too. All right, next up. PBS versus Paramount. All right, here we go. The telethon. Oh, I remember this one. Yep. With a prank call. Yep, here we go. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our Friendship Telethon. We're raising money to help kids everywhere get books and toys. You can call right now because we're taking donations live like real professionals, which we are. Yeah, every little bit helps. And I want to thank everyone who's already called. You're all very kind. The phone rings. Oh, another donation. I got this one. Cuts abuse about head prank calling. Yeah, time to help the children. Yeah, for the kids. Thank you for calling the Friendship Telethon. How much would you like to pledge? Yeah, we want to pledge 50 butts. Yeah, 50 butts. We have more than that. Is this a real donation or are YouTube being pests? Pests? Probably. Do you guys have snacks there? Hey, bring us snacks. Is something wrong with you? Listen, whoever you are, this is a serious telethon. We're doing important work. She's getting mad. Yeah, that means it's working. Ooh, I'll answer this one. Hi, thanks for calling. Yeah, can I speak to Prince Baldy the Whiny? It's not very nice. Baldy Prince. Yeah, that was cool what he did with that. Yeah, I love the way he did the voices. I love it too. Next thing we record, I haven't thought about the one in a long time, so I gotta look more into that. They weren't donating. How about me? Oh, thank you for calling. Would you like to? Yeah. Do you like bears? Ask me if he poops in the woods. Yeah. Ask him. We're not answering inappropriate questions during a charity event. These callers are not being very friendly. Hello, do you have a donation? Yeah, I donate, like, my foot. My foot. Yeah, put it on the thermometer. Put the foot on the thermometer. You two are very rude, mischievous, and not helping at all. Okay, team, we're being prank called by two complete lunatics. They're making fun of my hair. They're disrupting our telethon. I want them banished. The phone rings. No one answer it. They're not picking up anymore. Maybe they're like mad or something. Yeah, cool. The thermometer hasn't moved in a while because no one's donating. Also, it doesn't help that the kids are running and no one likes the kids. Also, it doesn't help they're not answering any of the phones. Well, back to the telethon. Remember, your donations help support reading programs everywhere. Yes, please, God, please. Anyone except those two maniacs. Suddenly, all four phones ring at once. They wouldn't call all four phones, would they? They wouldn't do that, right? Oh, they would. They absolutely would. What do? We ignore it. Just smile at the camera. They turn toward the camera, smiling painfully while the phone rings nonstop. So it's not even working. Meanwhile, the PBS execs monitor everything. Who's harassing our telethon? The caller drew traces back to a residence labeled Beavis and Butthead. Are those real names? Unfortunately, yes. I want those two stopped. They've insulted our hosts, disrupted our schedule, and caused a 38% donation drop in 10 minutes. And no one was even donating. So that might break the tone guidelines. Forget the guidelines! They call Caillou Prince Baldy. That's a war! The execs lean toward the screen. The phone rings. Finally, DW snaps. What do you want? Is this Paul Prince lady again? It's DW Winters. And if you say ball one more time, Baldy. That's it. I'm coming to your house and smashing the phone with my bare hands. She slams it down. Oh no, we damage control. Our characters lose their minds on live television. And we take matters into our own hands. He grabs a whiteboard marker and writes Operation Neutralize Beavis and Butthead. Is that allowed? At PBS? Everything's allowed to protect the telethon. The phone then rings. They answer, expecting a meltdown. Friendship telethon. You too. This is PBS. We're very disappointed. Oh, we're in trouble, Butthead. Yeah, cool. We're saying a representative for your home right now. Phone goes down. Cultural play predictions for tomorrow. I'm going to guess. Here's what I'm going to guess on the rankings. We're going to go with Ohio State, Indiana, Georgia, Oregon, Tech. I'm going to say, man, Tulane's still the 12. Virginia's the 11. Top 5 will be exactly the same as the AP poll. It'll be exactly the same. A&M 6. Ole Miss 7. Oklahoma 8. Notre Dame 9. Bama 10. That's my guess on that one. Texas 4, I think they'll be safe. They should be. Yeah, I think they'll move Tech. I think they'll move Tech up to 4. I think Oregon gets to 5. Tech goes up to 4. All right. A PBS guy's gonna come here, like a real one. Yeah, we should like hide. Yeah, hide right now. The phone stopped ringing. Did it stop? Maybe they finally got bored. Suddenly a stagehand approaches. Kids, good news. PBS HQ called and said the problem has been handled. Handled how? I was told to say, don't worry about it. Huh? Don't worry about it. Then the atmosphere is calm. Donations come in. Thank you, Mr. Thompson, for your generous donation. See, everything's normal again. I hope so. That was getting scary. The phone begins to ring with actual donors. And then Beavis and Butthead peek over the couch. Do you think that PBS do is serious? Like, really serious? PBS can't hurt us. It's like educational. Yeah, they probably read books or something. Let's call the ball kid again. Yeah, call the Baldy Prince. Thank you for calling. Oh, no, you again. Is this like Mad Girl? Ask her if she wants nachos. Oh, come on. She slams it down again. 3 other phones ring and say, no, they're calling all 4 lines again. This is getting worse. The executives stand frozen in disbelief. They're still doing it? After we warned them? Maybe they thought we weren't serious. Then we'll show them how serious we can be. Sir, is this legal? It's PBS. We operate by our own quiet, educational rules. All good, Nicholas. Dial's the number. Telethon harassment hotline. Hello, this is Mr. Peppers from Mega Pizza Palace. I understand that you ordered a pizza? We did. Yeah, we totally did. Yeah. Bring us food. Of course, I just need your address. Beavis, where do we, live? I don't know. I don't read stuff. They don't know their own address. Gentlemen, can you maybe check your mail? Mail? We get stuff sometimes. This one says Stuart Stevenson, 6-7 Maple Street. 6-7. Yeah, that's totally us. Are you Stuart Stevenson? Sure. Who's your nachos? I have no idea. Yeah, bring pizza to Stuart. We're starving. We'll be there very soon. Your sounds so far looking good. Obviously, book her out, though. So the address they gave us is 6-7 Maple Street. Time to end this. Sir, are you concerned that it might actually be... I don't care who lives there. Somebody's answering for these prank calls. They go to the wrong house. Oh, no. You know, Stuart's sitting on the carpet. Eyes glued to the TV telephone. Why is Caillou yelling? And why is CW threatening someone on live TV? Take some parts for B&B episode prank call. I love it. Howard Cosell? Really? Would not have gone that. Sweetheart, I made cookies. Your favorite. Oh, wow. Thanks, Mom. These are awesome. Takes a bite with crumbs flying everywhere. On TV, the telethon's a disaster. This telephon's getting weird. Suddenly, the door explodes. Stuart freezes. Season! Huh, what? Before you know it, 2 SWAT members scoop him up. Stuart's phone drops the cookie tray. My door! Wait, what did I do? I didn't even finish my cookies. Okay, Carl, listen. Quickly projects her. Wait, what the hell? I was on a business call. This is official PBS business, sir. I don't care if it's official Sesame Street business. Put my kid down. New suspect identified. He looks guilty. Very guilty. Suspiciously confident. Probably a mastermind. Now, wait, don't you get him? They dogpile him. So, everyone's just getting dogpiled at this point. I'm on a business call. The screenshot of the telethon, the feed, and the feed of the House King Swarm. Oh no, they crossed universes. PBS is not supposed to be in the Paramount community. That's a breach. If they touch Stuart or his dad, Nickelodeon's evil team is going to melt down. Intern zooms in on it. Okay, think. How do we de-escalate this? Can we send Dora the Explorer to mediate it? No, she'll just ask questions and point and stuff. What about SpongeBob? He'll start laughing, making things worse. We need someone who deals with chaos. Someone immune to insanity. So we can match PBS's energy. They all turn to... Oh, no. Beavis and Butthead. Oh, no. Oh, no. Paramount execs now burst in to reverse SWAT the PBS guys. Okay, everyone stop. Paramount's jurisdiction. Paramount jurisdiction. This is our operation. You can't raid our characters' houses. Beavis and Butthead are a public menace. They didn't even live here. You want to fight? Let's go. Picks up a lamp. Oh, it's on. He grabs a dining chair. We have an executive smackdown from the Stevenson house. 2 camera crews have broken the telethon, are broadcasting the fight like it's a special event. Well, the Brat Pack are staring at the monitors and heart. Wait, why is Stuart's dad in a headlock? Is that my lamp? The execs slam each other. The execs are now just swinging stuff around. I just want a normal Thursday. A PBS exec clocks him with a shield while swinging at exec. Again? Paramedics and rush in. A medic tries to check Stuart's stab, but gets knocked to a bookshelf. Beavis watches the broadcast. Butthead, is that like Stuart's house? Yeah, that's why it was a $10 one. Beat Up gave $10 for this one, that's why it was. Yeah, cool. They're like fighting over him. The 2 guys step outside the streets full of police cars and paramedics and news vans. Whoa, this is awesome. Yeah, they're like beating each other up because of us. I'm gonna call Stuart and see if he's like dying or whatever. The phone sparks and he lets out a sad dying noise. Beavis, the phone's like dead. Darn it, how are we supposed to get our pizza now? The brawl winds down. The execs limp out. Paramount execs are escorted with ambulances. I'm billing all of you. Stuart sits on the curb with his mom holding a cookie. The screen fades and we go back to the telephone. We apologize for the interruption. Our phone lines are open if anyone still wants to donate. Please, no more prank calls. Please. It's silent. They look at each other. The phone rings. Hello? Yeah. Where's our pizza? Yeah, we're still hungry. We want our food. It's been 30 minutes. We should, like, get it for free. The telethon ends with everything getting destroyed. That was amazing. That was incredible. That was worth the $10. That was amazing. Oh my goodness. That was the crossover I didn't know I needed, but that was incredible. That felt like an actual episode. Like, that was really good. All right, we have nothing left in the queue. In audio, video, ChatGPT, Sporkle quiz, what if sports? You see what it takes to get in. Again, if we hit 200 in the next, 2 minutes, I'll order pizza on stream. And last call for anything else, we'll sign off here. You guys were awesome tonight. We had a lot of donations during this. Plus, you got to stream earlier. That was great. In terms of what's next, tomorrow we got 2 games. Army GW, that's 11 a.m. That is an 11 a.m. game. So we got a bit of a lunchtime stream, morning stream, depending on where you are. And we will also have at night Florida against Duke. For college basketball, that one starts at 7:30. So that's the game plan. All right, last call. Otherwise, on that, I'm going to sign off here. I appreciate you guys a ton. That game was a bloodbath. But you guys made it great, so. Pats win 33-15 your final. I appreciate you guys a ton. JG9 signing off. Trey should be up tomorrow if all goes according to plan. And I will see you guys tomorrow for 2 streams at 11 Eastern and 7:30.